soul. Old wounds I can't forget. Night steals away my sight. Screams I can't shut them out. What if I had reached out to you? I wouldn't have walked alone. Fighting the darkness, holding me, dragging me to the ground, facing the pain that's controlling me. I won't let it keep me down. I'll make it through to the other side. Scarred hands, tired and worn, warmth of a new dawn on my face. I'll never let it go again.
Cold rain seeps to my soul. Old wounds I can't forget. Night steals away my sight. Screams I can't shut them out. What if I had reached out to you? I wouldn't have walked alone. Fighting the darkness, holding me, dragging me to the ground, facing the pain that's controlling me. I won't let it keep me down. I'll make it through to the other side. Scarred hands, tired and worn, warmth of a new dawn on my face. I'll never let it go again.
7 minutes.
Press on the beat.
7 minutes.
What up? Yo, what up, chat? Is anybody vibing? Any vibing? I just DM'd my graphics artist. Oh no, I said it. I said the word. Jerry, run! I just DM'd my graphics artist and for new emotes. I haven't gotten a message back, but I'm hoping to get new emotes by the end of next week, like by the end of Friday. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's a nice little Monday. It's a nice little Friday at 1 o'clock for me, which is, 2 hours later. Hi, Lena. Lena, look what we're doing today. This one's for you, just for you, and totally no other reason why. Oh, I know, Druid. It was a banger song. Yo, what up, Thomas? What's up, Muhammad? No, we're not doing Insanity. We're doing Standard. I'm doing this for everybody who's a normie at the Resident Evil franchise, not for the die-hard, super hard fans. I don't know why you're hard while playing this game, but yo, what up, Thomas? What up, Muhammad? What's up, Niasa Madden? What's up, Druid? What is up? Scrolling up. What's up, Dre? What's up, Lena? What's up, Kakudo? What's up, Zabo? What's up, Cherry? What's up, Amber? What's up, Gondor? What's up, Mayor? What's up, Cherry? What's up, Wraithmaster? What's up, Nightbot? What's up, Drevin? What's up, Dark Factor? What's up, Lily? What is up, Dre? What is up, Amber? What's up, Devil's Word Dante? What's up, Violet? What's up, Drevin? What's up, Lena? What's up, Sabo? What's up, Lena the second? We're technically, yeah. Lena's a streamer. What's up, Gondor? Am I a normie? Are you? It depends. It depends who I'm asking. I'm a garage enjoyer. Garage. What time are we aiming for? Also, hi everyone. So this isn't a speed run, like the one that I've been hyping up for the last week. Speed runs are next week. This is a speed guide. So if you guys don't know, let me show you real quick before we start. If you don't know, if you go into the bonuses and you go into challenges, there is a challenge labeled, where the hell is it? Speed Demon. Complete the main story by releasing piss within 4 hours. So basically we have to release piss within 4 hours, and I already have the achievement, but I wanted to show it to you guys so that you guys can do it yourself. And what I'm going to be doing is basically going to be a step-by-step guide commentary, so I probably will struggle. I'll probably forget about most of, like, I'll probably forget we're even doing a guide halfway through, but you guys feel free to ask questions. I'm going to aim for under 2.5 hours personally, but I know under 3 hours is more than enough. Well, under 4 hours is more than enough, but I can easily get it under 2.5 hours. Sorry, not 2.5. I can easily get it under 3 hours. The point is, I want to be as fast as possible without looking at all the speedrun strats, so that I can help other people who aren't as good as me. Okay, like, not to toot my own horn, who aren't as good as me, so that they can get their own runs. Basically, I want to leave such a humongous gap between the limit and the actual time that I get, that people can still follow along. Also, don't look at the top right corner. That is not a real number. Wait, hold on. I feel like I'm losing you guys. Hold on. I feel like I'm losing you guys. I feel like I'm losing you guys. Give me, guys. I feel like I'm losing you guys. Hold on. I know just the thing. I know just the thing.
7 minutes.
What's that on the beat?
7 minutes.
That's on TikTok. If you guys look up, what was his name again? Sorry. If you guys, what's his name on TikTok?
7.
Prod by Ray Sam. If you look him up, he has some of them. I probably should feature his name right here on in the stream whenever I use it, because, like, you know, I kind of feel bad for that. But can you put it back on for a second? No, you guys get it when you earn it. You guys got to earn it, or you guys can just look it up on your own. But all right. So do we have everything? Do we fully understand what's about to happen today? I am a little late to the stream. Don't worry about that. I just had a doctor's appointment, so they did stick multiple fingers up my butt, not just one, but multiple. There was so much going on up there that they had to get like 2 or 3 extra doctors to, like, you know, it was more than the usual 10 fingers, but, like, you know, there was a lot of fingers up there. No, I wouldn't say it was a whole fist. Guys, is my butt okay? Yeah, it's thriving. It's better than ever, actually. Can I get my music back? This is awkward without my music. The usual tin. The last 2 weren't even real doctors. The last 2 were just people they found off the street. Yeah, you're right. You're so right. All right. Multiple fists. Not enough fisting. I don't know. Healed butthole. All right. So like, if I'm being honest, guys, I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. I don't really need to stream this. I could go straight into insanity speedruns. I'm doing this purely out of the kindness of my heart and with no ultimate gain. Just for everybody else who needs to learn how to get the speed demon achievement. Okay. Did I sell that? Did I sell that? What? Okay, are they gone? Okay. I'm doing this for no reason other than monetary gain. Financial greed. I am doing this because I know that this video will do really well on YouTube, and there is no other reason for me to do this. This is not out of the kindness of my heart. This is because I want nothing but money. This is for greed. Human greed. Anyways. Sherry to give him $1 million. Would you look at that? Greed! Look at that, Lena. I donated bits to Lena's stream, and now she's giving them back. Giving it back to the poor. Let's look at that, Lena. Thank you for the biddies. Where was my sound alert on that? Where was my sound alert? Admirable. Even until the end. Wait, doesn't Wesker say that? Or something? That's my teammate. Who? Lena or me? He just gift the same bits to each other to make ourselves feel better and more popular. Well, that's the fucking problem, Lena, is that we lose it over tax. So it's we're actually losing money doing this. We lose money doing this, Lena. What are we doing? Lena should just buy me a ticket to fucking, I don't know, where do I want to go? New York? Lena, buy me a ticket to New York. There we go. That'll make up for it. I'm gonna play at the same time and race mayonnaise. Mayonnaise. Sherry, have you been watching the speedruns lately? Like the actual insanity speedruns? Holy fuck, dude, I have some competition. Like, the leaderboard's not up yet, and I don't really know who's competing for the tournament, but dude, I think if Spicy and Distortion both compete, I'm fucked. Spicy is already beating the game in 1 hour and 47 minutes, bro. Like, on Insanity. Like, what the fuck, dude? Dude. Casual speedruns for life? Yeah, but Egos, you don't understand. As a YouTuber, I want money. I want money. And, like, I feel like I feel like the Insanity ones get you money. Come on, man. It's like basic math. Oh, no. We're so cooked, bro. Alright. Spicy doesn't sound like a normal human gamer if they can pull that off. He had the world record for Village and for 4 remakes, so yeah, he's not human. He may be humane. Insanity feels like Twiara. I don't know how to read that word because it has accents and I don't know how to accent. Holy!
Ripcheer 100, Ripcheer 100, Ripcheer 100, Ripcheer 100. Dreven 901 cheered 400 bits.
Why did Dreven get TDS and Lena didn't? What the fuck? Wait. Lena just got fucking scammed. Yo, Dreven, thank you for the $400. $400, okay? I'm gonna assume it's dollars. Your money clearly was not welcome. You're welcome. Okay, now say thank you. Guys, actually, I was watching Lena stream today, and she is 2.5 sandwiches tall. Thoughts? Like, did you guys know that? Did you guys know Lena is 2.5 sandwiches tall? I know you guys are confused. Well, you should be watching her stream so you can not be confused. Listen, if you guys are confused about that statement, you need to watch her streams. I don't know what to fucking tell you. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Also, she sponsored me on her stream. Now I feel bad because Lena didn't get TTS. Lena can do TDS through the whatchamacallit. Oh, it's 3,000 channel points. I actually don't know if Lena even has that, Medi. And my TikTok. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Are we ready? All right, YouTube mode. YouTube mode. Everybody, YouTube mode. YouTube mode. Everybody, act natural. Hey everybody, welcome in to my Resident Evil Requiem Speed Demon
Hell
play.
yeah, I have a voice, even with no money.
Hey everybody, welcome in to my Resident Evil Requiem Speed Demon play-by-play guide, where I will be trying to beat the game in under 4 hours. Now, you're probably wondering where that 4 hours comes from. Well, if you go into the bonuses, you can actually find out the challenges that are listed there, and that is one of the requirements, which is to beat the game in under 4 hours. I will be playing on standard modern difficulty because I want everybody to be able to follow along, and Insanity is a piece of shit mode that you probably really don't want to follow along for because it's a ridiculously hard mode, and that's really what you should not be doing to do this goddamn achievement. Now, if you're gonna do casual,
Hello, Mayor. Let me heal you. Accept my love. This isn't a one-sided parasocial relationship. I know you feel the raw connections. PLS, let me heal you.
there you go. See? There you go. That's your answer. If you want to do casual, you can still follow along with the same strats, but I will say this. I actually don't know what to say. Anyways, let's just start the game. We're going to do main story, new game, and standard modern. I will also not be using bonus items that are available in the content shop. That is what is considered New Game Plus. You guys can feel free to use New Game Plus. I don't think there's a rule against it. I just don't like using it because I just want to showcase my raw power. Oh, but anyways, without further ado, let's get a Scooby-Doo. Now, people in the chat, you guys are allowed to ask questions. I think I've routed most of this game enough to know what to do.
It should be around here.
It should be around here. The hell was that? What game is this? This is Fortnite, I think. The first part, you could save time. So at the very beginning, if I had shifted a little to the right, you could save 2 seconds on the run. Not that that fucking matters. But the reason why is because there's a guy that runs up behind you and he pushes you forward and he basically propels you. For some reason, I was on the bad side and I got stuck between him and another person, but who cares? Who cares about this section? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Can I hit the gritty then? No. Now, if you guys are watching this video in the future and you're wondering why I'm playing in first person, stop wondering things, okay? Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. But one of the good reasons why is if you were to play in third person, you actually get stunned from that crow right there. I stopped just to showcase, just to demonstrate. But if you play in first person, you don't get stunned by that crow. That animation bug, not bug, it's not a bug. That animation is actually persistent throughout the entire game. Whenever Grace gets scared, she stops dead in her tracks, which is really freaking annoying. So, yeah, it's exactly Felonious. So Grace can't look at... Chat can't look at Grace's butt? I'm a pro FPS player now? Yeah. The hotel section is really boring, so honestly, if you don't know how to figure out the hotel section, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. Is Polish available as a language option in this game? I don't know. We need Leon in third person. You will get first person, and you will enjoy it, chat. And if you don't enjoy it, like, what? Why are you even here, man? Why? You guys can still hear Leon's grunting and moaning. And grunting and moaning. Yeah, this first part, guys, really boring. Now, on Insanity, they do spawn an herb over here, but you really don't need it. You could use some of the same strats that I'm going to use on Insanity, but it's probably not a good idea since everything one-shots you. But a lot of the ideas do come from the Insanity run. Now, if you're joining in thinking this is going to be a speed run like the pros, this is not quite that. This is intended for casual players. My chat is currently asking for butt-naked Leon. You're not going to get butt-naked Leon. By the way, Cherry, did you see the free framework was broken again? Can we have 150% volume on Leon only? I want you to edit the video for YouTube, isolate Leon, and make him louder, or I won't watch and hit the like and subscribe button. Hi, Biru. Why am I not doing Insanity mode run? Just curious, what are the differences you would not recommend going for? Well, everything one-shots you in Insanity. In Insanity difficulty, everything one-shots you as Grace. On top of that, resourcing is insanely, ridiculously hard. Enemies are way tankier. It's really hard. It's up there on the top 5 hardest difficulties of the franchise, in my opinion. The reason why I'm not doing it right now is because this isn't a speed run. The Insanity speed runs are next week. This is just a casual run for people to learn how to get the Speed Demon achievement. Obviously. Yeah, what is up with the Capcom constantly breaking the modding world? Why do whenever I turn around there, I just do not turn around? It's like it's broken or something. Jump scare. I'm pretty sure in third person, Grace would have froze there. Like, it's what I'm saying. There are multiple instances where Grace just stops dead in her tracks. Now, does it really matter if you're a casual runner? Not really, but if you're a speed runner, it does matter. First person is the way to go for movement and everything. What's the hardest game in my opinion? When it comes to hardest difficulties, Village of Shadows, Inferno, RE5 Professional. And then number 4, I want to say it goes to one of the Revelations, but I've never played the Revelations, so I can't really have a... opinion on that, really. I'm gonna move once, and then hold. On this difficulty, you can survive a shot. It really, really doesn't matter. Boo, first person, boo. Yeah, on this difficulty, you can survive that shot no matter what. And then all you have to do is just hold F. On Insanity, that one-shots you. Don't try what I did. On a serious note, speedrunners put Grace in third person when she's running away in the area where you run through blood. Why is that? So, there's actually a state that Grace enters when she's in third person. We call that the panic state. I don't know if you've ever played some of the older games like Haunting Ground, but it kind of seems like that's where that's from. But when you're in the panic state, you actually just full on sprint. Like you sprint fast. So when you're going a straight path like this, like that staircase, it's best to just switch to the panic mode. The panic mode is inconsistent because it will randomly tumble you at random points throughout the game. So you don't always want to that's why third person isn't being played in a lot of these moments, is because you will just stumble. Like when you're getting chased by the girl, not a good idea. But the staircase, since it's just a straight shot, and if you stumble, you're just going to stumble forward anyways, you know? Alright, this is where the run really begins. Now, for whatever reason, Capcom coded the game so that there's gonna be an item box on your second playthrough. Only on your first playthrough, you don't get that item box in the, upgrade case. So, it's technically considered New Game Plus to Capcom, but for me, New Game Plus is using the bonus shop, which I'm not doing. So, I'm only gonna be using what's available to me right now, not through outside coding in the shop. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pick up this, and then we're gonna go forward.
Never.
And by the way, I found out why I'm losing FPS. It's because of all the updates that Capcom's been doing. This first zombie, we can just run past. We don't ever have to fight her. Same thing with this other zombie, but you do want to keep a little bit of a distance. It doesn't really matter. What we're gonna do is we're gonna turn left here, and then we're gonna pick up this bracelet. Then we're gonna get out of here, and then we're gonna pick this up. So now we have 2. Now we're gonna try some zombie manipulation here, because we don't want the zombies getting in our path. We're gonna go for this herb, and then we're gonna turn around, and then we're gonna go this way. Hopefully the zombies don't go after me because I pick up that herb. I'm gonna parry this guy. Of course it doesn't work, because fuck this game sometimes. I'm gonna run this way. What the fuck is even hitting me? Like, what? Well, that ruins that. Alright, doesn't matter. Alright, no, that's great. No, that's great. No, that's great. What the fuck what in the shit was that, dude? We want to get a triple kill, by the way. What is happening? What is actually happening? What is actually happening? Okay, we're gonna get a triple kill. There we go. We at least want 3 or 4 kills. What the fuck was that? Like, did you guys... I fucking pulled out the parry. Dude, Lewis, I'm going to ban you because I might ban you because what is up with these random ass messages that you've been putting up? By the way, I saw your chat history. What the fuck have you been saying in my chat? Like, anyways. All right, we're back to Grace. So as Grace, moving on. Yeah, Shonen. I'm avoiding the Leon rankings. Sus? Wait, what Leon rankings? Should I do it? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't know what's up with Lewis. Like, those comments that he put in the... I don't know. Whatever. We're just gonna ignore it for now. Alright, as Grace, all you have to do is go to the very end and get the key. For now. Appearance ranking. For anybody wondering what the hell that was at the streets, it doesn't matter, by the way. It's not gonna affect the run ultimately, but you at least want to get a triple kill. Or a quadruple. At the bare minimum, a double is fine, but you really just want the kills for the upgrades later on, and I'll show you why. You'll see why. Now, it was supposed to go a whole lot smoother, but for whatever reason, it did not hit the parry, even though I was right there. Like, I don't get it. This is why this game sometimes do be finicky, but that's fine. That's fine. But yeah, we're going to pick up this glass bottle. We sometimes won't need the glass bottle, but it's okay to have. Now, if you're playing this and you actually go into the room before the lighter, so I have the lighter now, but if you go into this room before the lighter, you can actually get a second bottle. It will spawn here. But here's what we're going to do for the tall girl skip, the Marie skip. It's a tricky skip, okay? So I kind of don't recommend it to newbies. I'll actually showcase a different skip that you should probably do instead of this. But watch carefully. We're going to turn around. We're going to hit this corner. And then we're going to walk past her. Simple as that. Once you see both of her legs at that corner, you just walk past her. Now what you're going to do is you see this pipe right here. You're going to try to line up with the pipe. Turn around. And then wait for her to push the cart. You can inch a little bit, but we need to be as close as possible to the cart. She's going to hit the cart. You're going to get up. You're going to turn around. She hit. That's fine, I guess. You're going to grab this. The reason she hit, by the way, is because I was too far away from the cart. If I was closer to the cart, I actually would have... if I was closer to the cart, I wouldn't have gotten hit there. Now, she's going to come around the corner. We're going to have to wait for her. On Insanity difficulty, you shouldn't be waiting too long, but on this difficulty, she's not that fast. We really need her to be on her ass. Otherwise, if she isn't on her ass, she's going to teleport in front of this door. There we go. So now we can just book it. We can book it. We can book it. Yeah, we book it to the room. I may have been a little too slow, and she might catch up, but I don't think so. It sounds like she's right on my ass, and it is a little terrifying, but that's fine. The light's gonna go out here. That's fine. And then I'm going to screw this driver. This part should be done pretty fast. Now, when I do make this into a video, I will explain that skip a little bit better. But for now, we move on. We move on. Easy peasy, chat. Alright, now that we're playing as Leon, when we spawn in as Leon... By the way, before I say anything, when you're in cutscenes, when you're paused, the game timer stops. So, it's only when you look at things involving the actual gameplay, like the inventory, the game timer will continue. But, when we play as Leon, we're going to immediately turn to the left, there's a little wheelchair, and we're going to pick up a combat bracelet. Then we're going to go to the shop, and we're going to upgrade our shotgun. We're going to get the cute bear charm. I am going to assume that you guys already have the cute bear charm. So if you haven't already, go find the cute bear charm in your other playthrough and then do this all over again with the cute bear charm. Because this is the most important charm in the entire run. But anyways, skipping this, turning around, grabbing the bracelet.
Care for quite a few long-term patients here, all undergoing experimental therapies.
Experimental therapies. We're going to use the box. Now the box is a little finicky sometimes. So in total, I'm going to have $13.50. We're going to sell the handgun ammo and sell the pistol. You don't need these guns. Like, we rarely play as Leon at the beginning. We're going to buy the tack. Then we're going to go over to the upgrade. we're going to upgrade the... well, we're going to put the cute bear charm, but we're also going to upgrade the... If you guys notice, we want to increase the firepower of this gun, so we're going to upgrade the ceramic-coated barrel. And then we're going to go over to the Requiem, and we're going to put the sunglasses charm on. Now, the sunglasses charm is important because when you switch over to Grace, she continues to hold on to the sunglasses charm. So even though Leon is the one to put the charm on, it's going to stay on to the Magnum. Now, it's not ultimately important because you're going to use the Magnum for other reasons, but yeah, we're going to put that on. Then we can go ahead and buy some shotgun ammo if you feel like it, but I'm going to go without it because I'm going to try to do some what you call resource manipulation.
Yes.
I don't know what the proper name for
It's all
is.
very cutting edge. The
No scope on the
facility
shoddy.
keeps
You
no
could put the
profiles
scope on.
sensitive
A lot of
to
people do put the scope on, and it is actually important in the speed run. I don't really want it. I don't really want it. It's standard too. So for this fight, immediately when we start getting attacked by the chainsaw dude, when he swings his chainsaw at us, if we're aiming the Magnum and we shoot at the right time, we essentially parry and execute him. You're going to want to do that to him, and then you're going to want to shotgun the rest of the zombies that are in this area, and you want to do it as fast as possible. Because this area isn't necessarily timed, it's kill count based. If you kill a certain amount of zombies, then you can get the hell out of here. There is the other zombie that we do have to shoot with the Magnum, but anyways, let's do this. We're gonna kill this one. Well, I wasn't going for the execute on that one, but that's fine. Then, we're gonna kill these guys. It's okay if you get hit by the chainsaw. We're gonna go over here. I don't think the other zombie's dead, but we're gonna kill this guy. Then, we pick up all the shit, and we pick up the chainsaw. And then, we go over here. And then we put the chainsaw down, and my FPS is tanking. I'm gonna hit this box. It's gonna be shotgun ammo. It's almost always gonna be shotgun ammo. We're gonna line up the 4-kill here. For whatever reason, the nurse went away, which is really rare, but that's fine. It doesn't matter. I don't really know why the nurse went away. I have actually never seen the nurse go away, but that's fine. But we got the kills that we needed. Now we can get the hell out of here. Easy peasy. Is it execute random? I only seem to get it right if I press R2 in their face. I think it's just before the swing. Like, if you noticed that second zombie I didn't really see an animation that they were gonna attack me, but I still somehow executed it. So it is a little finicky, I will say that. But usually if you treat it like a parry, it's basically always gonna land.
Good. Can you find me the floor plan?
First person, Leon is blasphemy, but because it's you, it's allowed.
I'll try to track him down.
Keep me posted.
Hi, Louie. Is this a no damage run? It's a speed run guide. Yeah, it's the speed demon guide. If you guys go into your achievement, you will see speed demon, which is beat the game under 4 hours, and that's basically what I'm doing. I'm doing play-by-play guide. All right. And this will go up on YouTube. Like a COD Zombies Easter egg. So now that we're Grace, I think I'm going to tinker with my graphics settings because I think that the recent Capcom updates has just obliterated my FPS for some reason. Can I be a saucy demon or only a speed demon? How about a garage demon? Alright, we're going to pick up the West Wing keycard, sorry. And then we're going to go make our way to Le Chefy Chef. Now, a lot of you can actually kill the chef. If you do one focus shot to his head, you can kill the chef. However, I don't really need to. I rarely need to kill him with the Magnum. Mainly because we need the Magnum for later. But let's see if we can get the trick down. There is a trick to get past him. So, when we come up to him, you see this line right here. We're going to stop, wait for his animation to play out, and then move forward. And then we get behind him, and then we just get out of here. Now for this guy, by the way, the chef doesn't follow you. For this guy, we just stand right here and we wait for him to get to the switch. Now, we're going to walk past him once he's done with his animation. He might turn around. Okay, he did not turn around. We got lucky there. But when he does turn around, all you have to do is veer to the right. We're going to pick up the pistol. Okay. And then we're going to go through. This guy, Never mind, there's no guy here on Insanity. On Insanity, there is a guy that spawns there. All you have to do is veer right once you touch him. But what we're going to do up here is we're going to come up to the third to last step. We're going to crouch. We're going to go around the corner, and then we can walk past him just like that. Simple, easy peasy. Now, a lot of you can stun him. Since it is standard, it's actually relatively easy to stun, so it doesn't really matter. Hi, Jack. We're going to pick up this antique coin, and then we're going to get the heck out of here. All right. Luckily, we were far enough away where she didn't notice. Now we're going to do this puzzle. You don't have to do the puzzle to figure out this puzzle, because all you have to do is moon, sun, star, moon. Yeah, no speed thingy. Oh my god, Lena on YouTube? Then we're going to... Oh, wait, it's not over here. Sorry. On Insanity, the box is in there, so I accidentally went over there. But once we get this box, we're going to open it up. We're going to pick up the jewel. And now, do not panic. This zombie right here around the corner will never grab you if you're just quick with it. All you have to do is walk past her. Literally, all you have to do is walk past her. Do not panic. Don't stop in your tracks. Don't panic. But anyways, we're going to put down this, and we're going to get a checkpoint here. So we got a checkpoint. Is it the same for Insanity? Sometimes. Sometimes it's the same for Insanity. What we're going to do now is we're going to leave. I know, Lena, there is a huge delay on YouTube. Also, if I don't read anybody's chats, I'm sorry. I'll try to read them in, like, stopping points. We're going to put the jewel down here. Then we're going to pick up this antique coin. We're going to get the hip pouch. We need the hip pouch. We don't need it, but it's really nice to have. So we're going to grab the hip pouch. And then we're going to grab this arm. Now on Insanity, that zombie gets up really, really early, but on this difficulty, it's fine. We're gonna leave the way we came from. We're gonna open the door. This should aggro the chef. It's important to aggro the chef. You'll see why later. We're gonna get out of here, and now we're gonna make our way to the next area of the game. Thank you, Dre. Sorry. No lurking, Chipper. You're not allowed to lurk, knowing that CVX is coming out soon. Shh, don't tell them. Don't tell them I'm lying. Alright, we don't have to do the safe in this room. All we have to do is walk past. We could grab this, by the way. I should have grabbed that. That was a... Again, I'm misremembering the wrong runs. I'm doing Insanity in my head, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. We're gonna... By the way, if you notice, I had to flick on the switch. It's important to do that, because then the zombie in the hallway in front of us goes to that switch. Now, for this blood specimen, all right, this puzzle can be solved in one step. Pay the freak attention, man. Pay attention. Pay attention. Okay? Watch it. It's going to be the very first one on the upper left here. See this? This one. Easy peasy. We're doing standard modern. So we got that, and now we're going to get the blood sample. And while we're here, we're going to get the scrap. So this zombie is going to go over to that. We don't ever have to worry about him. He's just a bozo, an El Bozo. Okay. Now, these zombies are a problem. We're going to have to try to get rid of all three of them at the same time with the triple kill. And we missed. But that's fine. We're going to get grabbed here. And we didn't get grabbed. We actually got really lucky. So that's not a good thing that the nurse did not die. But that's fine. It's standard. You're allowed to make simple-ass mistakes. Now, for the chunk, this is an important skip. You don't have to do this. And I kind of don't recommend it for people that get nervous easily when doing these runs. But you can actually get past the chunk if you look directly down and move to the left side of the wall. If you do that, you're going to get behind him, and you're going to be able to do the corrosive acid in the next room. However, you will be in a very dangerous position, because there's going to be a lot of zombies in there, and the chunk is going to be blocking your exit path. In Insanity, you can actually find a way to manipulate the chunk so that you can get past him on the way out. However, on standard and casual, it's a little bit different. You kind of have to just wait him out. Well, you don't have to wait him out. That actually isn't the speedrun strat, but it is what I recommend to you guys. Okay, we're going to look down. We don't have to pick up the wristband yet. And we're going to get past him. He's gonna walk past. We don't have any pistol ammo. We don't have any ammo for anything. Now, the only real problem after that is gonna be the nurse that's gonna be on the way out. So we're gonna be right here, and we're gonna wait right here. Then we're gonna move forward. We're gonna grab the pistol ammo, and if we're fast enough, we can actually round this corner, and we weren't fast enough. That's fine. Expect these things to happen, because no run can ever be perfect. But now we're gonna be slowed down by this. We're gonna pick up the corrosive, and then we're gonna try to get our way out of here. You can actually dodge a lot of these zombies because they're ridiculously slow, but if you do get hurt, that is why we have the med injector from the beginning of the game. It is very recommended that you do have the med injector from the beginning of the game, otherwise that shit could happen and you can just die. So this is where we wait for the chunk, and you want to be as quiet as possible so that way we can actually get past them, because if we don't get past them, we're going to be stuck here with all the zombies that are coming after us. So feel free to loot up this entire spot here if you feel like it. It's a nice way to kill time. And if we didn't alert the chunk, we should be able to walk past him. Pick up the bracelet, and then get the hell out of here. Any ideas on DLC soon to come? Like, what do you think they'll have? I think it's going to be either a Jill and Chris DLC or an Ada DLC, but I don't know if it's going to be like Sherry DLC or even a Grace DLC. But we'll see. Be as quiet as possible. Yeah, we can just skip this cutscene, obviously. We're going to spawn over here. If you notice that there is a nurse over there now, so we're going to reload. We're going to try to get rid of as much shit in our inventory. Right now, we have way too much, but we are going to make a hemolytic, and we're going to stack that with the other hemolytic. We're going to pick up this because we really need that. What the fuck does he mean, destiny? We're going to pick up this green herb, although we don't entirely need it, and we're going to combine it with the other green herb that's in our inventory. Then we're going to use the corrosive here. Oh, get an ad. Open this up. And then we're going to do, if I remember this correctly, it's going to be star, sun, moon, sun. Leon Dating Simulator. Yeah, we're going to pick up the sun quartz. Leon Dating Simulator. I'm glad that's where your guys' minds are at right now. We're going to yeet this at her. The reason why is that you usually use it on the chunk so that you can get the chunk insta-killed. I will say this. Oh, this is the problem. That guy usually does get up, by the way. He almost always gets up. But what we're going to do is we're going to sneak around here. Nice, nice. Yo, Lena, thank you for the gift of sub. The chipper. We're going to do this, and then we're going to get the hell out of here. So, if anybody's wondering what just happened there, I pressed the mouse button to try to execute that chick, but for whatever reason, it didn't click. But we're going to go back in there. Hi, Scouser Steve. Yeah, we're going to go back in there, guys. It's actually really important. Thank you so much, Lena, by the way, for the gifted. I appreciate it. Yeah, so we go back in there once they're de-aggroed. Actually, while we're going in there, we're going to use this lockpick, too. You don't have to execute her, but it's important not to get killed. We're going to pick up this. This is for the Magnum ammo later, and then we can pick up the Requiem ammo here if we have room, but the problem is we don't have room. I'm going to discard the scrap because we do get a lot of scrap throughout the game, and then we're going to reload the Requiem. Wait, what? Was that not the Requiem ammo? Wait, what did I picked up the fucking scrap. So stupid. Goddamn collision box. Alright, we're gonna reload this. We're probably gonna get attacked here. There we go. That's fine. We're fine. We're gonna grab this handgun ammo and we're gonna get the hell out of here. In this game, getting hit is very forgiving. Like, it's ridiculously forgiving. Now, because we spent all that time doing that, we're not going to be able to execute the chef.
Thank you.
So what we're going to have to do is we're going to see if he's to the right or to the left. And I believe he's going to be either to the right. Nope, or to the left. Okay. So he's probably going to be right here at this corner. Great. No, that's great. I love that. I love that. I love bad fucking hitboxes. Dude, I fucking love bad hitboxes. Oh, I love bad hitboxes, chat. That's fine. We make mistakes. You were supposed to... Okay, so if anybody's wondering what the fuck that was, I was supposed to use the execution, like the hemolytic, and it wouldn't fucking let me. It wouldn't let me. I really don't know why it did that. God damn it. Alright, we're gonna get rid of this scrap, though. We're gonna do some inventorying. Actually, I can just stun her with this. She's probably gonna still grab me. I'm still mad about the steroid booster and health screwed me over the challenge. Really? Yo, by the way, thank you so much. Thank you, Amber, for the gifted sub to Drevin. I appreciate it. Thank you, Lena. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Well, we're gonna get caught here anyways. I don't know what the hell. What the fuck was that? Like, okay, now we get grabbed. What? Okay. That's crazy. Alright, that's cool. We're gonna use the lockpick now. Actually, let's use the lockpick now and then unlock this and then not pick up the thing. So that way we have inventory space when we actually go get the Requiem ammo. Alright, we're gonna wait for the de-aggro. The only problem is that the doctor just kind of gets in your way. Yeah, he gets in your way. The problem is, he was supposed to completely die to the Requiem. Okay. Pick this up, and then pick up the handgun ammo, reload it. Get this. Yo, Drevin, thank you for the 5 gifted. We're gonna discard the pistol ammo. Thank you for the 5 gifted. We're gonna get out of here. When you guys want to stun the zombies, just shoot them in the leg or shoot them in the head. Thank you for the 5 gifted. By the way, because the doctor didn't get killed earlier, he's going to be in front of our patient, and you'll see later what I'm talking about. All right. See if we can execute this guy. Of course. No, that's great. That's awesome. All right, we're going to wait for him a little bit. Hi, Def Game. Hydrate. Hydrate. I still didn't let me do it. What the dude, what is this game and its fucking hitboxes? We're gonna kill him. This game and its fucking hitboxes. Whatever. Alright, well, we can get the pantry key from this, but we don't really need it. I don't like using it. When going for the triple, you need to make sure the surgeon's head popped. Yeah, I know that, but we got the weirdest fucking RNG here. Alright, this guy, we're gonna let him come close since we only have 1 bullet. And then we're out of here. I'm gonna pick up this herb, and then we're actually gonna use it. See, this is why I don't want to pick up the pantry key. It's really bad. The pantry key is really, really bad. We really don't need to go into the pantry, but the hitbox is so massive that it just... Hold on. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. Oh, this game. This game is so weird, bro. Like, it's so weird. Notice how I had to leave the area just to use it. It's such a weird glitch. How late am I? Yeah, I kind of just started. Okay, so we're going to need this. We're actually going to put away the bottle because we don't need it. Where did I even get that bottle? Oh, I used it on the one guy. Chick. We're going to put this away because we don't need it right now. We're going to get the lockpick. And then, let's see. We might need to make some ammo. So we do have blood. With this scrap right here, we're going to be able to make some ammo here. Low taper fade. Low taper fade. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the gifted subs. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. I'm just like on focus mode right now. If you guys think this is scuffed, wait till we actually start doing the hard difficulty speedrun. It's not going to be fun. It's not going to be fun. So we're going to open this up. If you guys don't know the solution for this, I can tell you this right now. All you have to do is turn this to hand, then you crank this up to the middle, and then you do 2, and then 5, and then go auto, and it should open. It does it for any difficulty. Now, with this cart here, what happened to the light redeems? The light's not working on the new PC. This is a good reason why we need more ammo. Hi, Christian. I'm gonna pick up the ammo here, and then we're gonna get rid of this guy. And then it's always timed. Once you kill him, he stops right here. On Insanity, you do have to get rid of the motor. Or the engine, I should say.
Give me a fucking break.
Give me a fucking break. Massive. By the way, for anybody wondering why I didn't just leave the chef, if you don't kill the chef, he gets in your way in the next area coming up. So we don't have a lot of inventory space here, and we do actually need inventory. So I'm going to get rid of the pistol ammo. We'll get more pistol ammo. This game is actually pretty generous with pistol ammo if you're not just using it willy-nilly. And we don't actually need pistol ammo half the time. So what we're going to do, since we already have the Magnum recipe sample, is we're going to put this in. If I remember correctly, it's this top one right here in the middle, and then this one right here in the bottom. So now we can make Magnum ammo. And we're just going to get out of here. I'm going to pick up this herb and use it. Why did it use the green? Ah, this game is so frustrating sometimes. We're going to shoot this barrel here because it's going to attract the zombie down there. Although it's, again, that's something you really don't need to do unless it's Insanity difficulty, but yeah, we like to get them away from us. Did I even pick up the wrench? Hey, god damn it. I didn't pick up the wrench, chat. What a life. If anybody's wondering what the hell I'm doing, I'm going all the way back because I forgot to pick up the wrench. Would you look at that? It's fine. If I'm being honest, the 4-hour Insanity... Yeah, nice speedrun. The 4-hour Insanity requirement is way too generous. I think this game can be beaten even by casuals in 3 hours. So, like... The one that I think is the biggest problem is Resident Evil 4 Remake. Resident Evil 4 Remake's S+ rank is ridiculously hard. Whether you're casual or non-casual. It's hard, man. It's hard. Yeah, Grace does have a green herb addiction. No, you shut up. Okay, well, that noise manipulation isn't going to work anymore. So this guy's going to be on our way, and that's fine. Actually, he's not going to be on our way for now. Or he might be. It doesn't matter. Even if I get bit by him, I have a healing item, and I'm at full health. Also, hi, Shark. Hi, Leon. Grace and Ashley equally amazing. Well... well... Alright, we're going to pick up this, and then we're going to get the blood over here. Now, if our inventory is full, we can just use it from within the discard. We're going to walk past this zombie. So the good part about this next part here is that we're actually going to get more ammo and more space, which is very important because it sucks not having enough space. That's not what I meant to pick up. Okay, we're gonna pick up the handgun ammo, and we're out of here. Alright, this guy, if we're lucky, we can actually walk under him. You can only walk under him when he picks up his his knife. Now, since we do have this lockpick here, we actually need to go to the very back over there and get the Magnum ammo that's down there. So we have to stun this guy, walk past him. He's going to follow us all the way, and not just him. There's actually going to be multiple people that are going to follow us all the way down here, so get prepared to shoot a lot of ankles. We're going to grab the Magnum ammo that's in here. Then shoot him again. If you get really lucky RNG, there's no zombies that block your path. So we're going to walk past this dude. We're going to go here, and then we're out of here. And now, I don't think we ever have to go into that area ever again. So, The 4 hours is very generous, and my run I goofed around so much and still finished in 3 hours and a half. Yeah. Well, a lot of people are also not diehard Resident Evil fans, so they don't know how to run the games like we do. But there's gonna be a there's gonna be a medical surgeon right here. This guy's a problem because when he's here, we can't do the puzzle. And then when we shoot him, this guy aggroes. So the surgeon being there basically means your run is gonna be a lot harder than it should be. And not just the surgeon, but his patient as well. This whole room is really bad. So if you don't kill that surgeon with the triple kill Magnum, which by the way, if you do get the headshot with the Magnum, you're good. But if you don't, you should actually turn around and shoot him with whatever ammo you have from a pistol. So now that this is clear, we can actually put down first the lungs, and then this. The surgeon randomly respawns too. Well, the surgeon is only there through the criteria that I mentioned. So, what you're supposed to do, by the way, is in the speed run, when you don't aggro anybody in this room, you can actually line up a Requiem shot and kill this guy and whoever's standing right there. But the problem with this room entirely,
Of course it gets
you can leave, by the way. You can leave this room. Oh no, that's new. That I did not expect, I'm not gonna lie. What was they doing to the guy? I don't know, maybe they're gonna make out with them. We're gonna leave so that way they de-aggro. The guy that gets up out of the bed, he actually is the one that we need to kill. But he dies on his own, so if you just leave him alone for a couple minutes. The reason I'm out here, actually, I would usually just be in there, is because that noise guy, I don't even know how the hell he heard me. Thank you, Lena, for the lurk. Oh, he's right there. Alright, well now we have this. So, what we need, and this is actually perfect because one of these guys has blood. What we need, somebody's gonna blister head, by the way. We just gotta pray that they don't blister head, but there is blood over here. What we need is some Magnum ammo so that we can kill the chunk. This is why we got the rare metal earlier. So from here, we should be able to craft the Magnum ammo. And then we can reload this, and if we get 2 focused shots on the chunk, we could kill him. Of course that happens. Okay, so he's gonna get in this path here, and we can get 2 focused shots on the chunk. They have to be focused. And he's dead. We're gonna go the complete other way around because it's probably just gonna be faster than waiting for him to fully bleed out. But of course she gets... Cool. No, that's great. I love good RNG. Okay, we have an herb. I'm gonna shoot this vase because it sometimes has an herb. And then we're out of here. Now... This is epic. We're gonna try our best to get another Magnum ammo piece. While we're in this room, by the way, it's kind of best to just loot up. Especially since we're kind of low on resources. Most of these zombies you can kill with the pistol. You don't actually really need the Magnum at all. So we're going to pick up the handgun ammo that's in here. We're going to do this. And then... No, we have to do the notebook first. Sorry.
Which button's which?
Or do we? Yeah, we do. This must be Emily. Okay. So a bunch of zombies actually spawn here. It's kind of important you kill the fat one. If we had Requiem ammo, we would be able to kill the fat one. But I used the Requiem on the chef, so it kind of screws up our run. Have I tried the Minimalist challenge? Is Minimalist no blood? It's weird that they changed Minimalist from, what was Minimalist last time? Pistol? Pistol only? No, you quiet. This guy might hit me, by the way. Every single time. That's fine. If you killed the chef with the Requiem, don't you get your bullet back? What do you mean your bullet back? Oh, you mean the pantry? I guess you're right, huh? By the way, I picked up the herb. I shouldn't have picked up that herb. If you're actually in this conversation right here, you can cancel a conversation by picking up that herb, but for whatever reason, I didn't pick it up. Or, I mean, I did pick it up, but not in the right order. Yeah, you can get the Magnum ammo from the pantry, but I don't really want to make my way all the way over there. Is she really gonna get in the way? Why? Every single time, dude, she gets in the way. Thank God. Since we killed the fat dude does get in your way, like, pretty bad, so. And the chunk does too. These zombies are gonna blister head, but if you actually make it into the room and then put Emily down, they despawn, so it really, really doesn't matter.
Here it is.
Pistol and knife only. Yeah, it's weird that they changed it. I mean, I get it why, but... Okay. So we gotta play a little strategically here. Without the Magnum... I didn't mean to heal there. God damn it. Yeah, without the Magnum, we gotta play a little strategically. So, we're gonna make more pistol ammo. No, if you kill the chef early, he still spawns in the Leon section. Because that's a different chef, technically. It's weird. So we killed 2 guys. There's actually a 3rd guy. By the way, this is kill count based, but also partially time based. But it doesn't really matter. Because we don't have a lot of ammo, so we have to play super strategically. Alright, there's another zombie coming up. Where is he? Hi, Felonious. Perfect. Okay. What we're gonna do is we have to wait. Yep, there it is. What we could do for this, we're gonna wait out time. He's probably gonna track me down, but if we're lucky, he actually doesn't realize where we're here, but I think we got the bad luck. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep jumping back and forth between the window, but you gotta be very careful. We're basically gonna play time here, because if we spend all of our time trying to kill the blister head with our pistol, we're not gonna get it done effectively. Have I died to something stupid? When Emily yells out Grace's name, you can leave. Have I died to something stupid yet? Yeah, I have.
Well done, Emily. Thank you.
I don't know how much time we've already used up, but I would say that we're 20 minutes in. Okay, now we go to Leon section. Now, do you guys remember the upgrades that we got as Leon? I'm about to showcase you guys something. Leon section, his boss fight, can be done so fast with the upgrades that we got that it's not even funny. Sorry. So we're gonna get the shotgun ammo that's in the shop. And then while we're here, we might as well buy the sniper ammo too. Or I mean the sniper, not the sniper ammo.
Grace Ashcroft. Victor kidnapped her.
What?
So with the shotgun,
I don't know.
we're gonna do such insane amounts of damage that this fight's gonna be over within a few seconds. That is if we're lucky. So how we're gonna do it is we're gonna get in front of him. And he's already down. Shoot, shoot, reload. Shoot, 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 and he's dead. Easy fight. Hi, McKenna. We're gonna pick up all the ammo that's around us. And then we're gonna pick the stacked hand grenades. Or the regular grenade. Sorry. Shoot, shoot, reload, shoot, shoot. Go. Yeah, it's really fast. With the upgrade, the cute bear is what does all the damage. If you don't have the cute bear, you're actually not gonna pull that off as fast. McKenna. Okay. Leon section, easy. So easy. This game really this game really loves Leon. You're fired. All we have to do is walk past everybody here. Now I'm gonna ask for you guys to look away because this is your favorite character. I know, guys, I know, guys, I know, guys. It had to be done. It had to be done. You can actually just walk past this dude completely. Alright. There's a lot of ways you can do this area coming up. But what I recommend is just do it however you feel comfortable. Like, you can look at every speedrun tutorial for this area, but my favorite thing to do, although it's not the fastest thing to do, but it's the safest, is to wait for them all to pile into one area, jump over that window, and then throw a stack grenade. But I think we're gonna need the stack grenade, or the grenades in general, for later on. So we're just gonna play complete offense here. We're gonna kill everything as fast as possible. Now, what you should be doing with the blister heads is if you actually shoot them at their legs and then drop them and get the execute, that is the fastest way to kill these assholes. So we need to go for executes as much as possible. Okay. I missed it. I didn't know. I thought he would die there, if I'm gonna be honest. Here we go.
One thing after another.
One thing after another. So we're gonna execute this dude. Guy behind me is probably still alive. No, he's not. Yes, he is. Now he's dead. More guys? Is that really it on this difficulty? That's crazy. No, there's more guys. 100%. Never mind. Wow. Oh, I didn't pull the lever. That's so dumb. That's fine. It's still kill count based. It doesn't even matter. Here they come. Every single time. So if you want an instant way to get them down, picking up this axe is the best thing to do when you hit. If you hit them with it, they always go down. I'm waiting for him. So they always go down. Free execute. And then there is another axe somewhere, but I'm gonna actually wait this out. I'm actually gonna loot up while I'm here. I don't know if there's another axe actually. I thought there was. I guess not. And execute. Okay. Alright. Now we get the hell out of here. Now that's my cardio for the week.
That's my cardio.
Oh, it's behind the couch? Oh, yeah, you're right. Behind the couch. Just want people to know, though, it's really important to understand that you can make fuck ton of mistakes in this run and still get the ranking for it. So if you're like me and you're an idiot and you forget a lot of things, which this is why, like, it's important for me to keep them in the video, is because it's okay to fucking make these mistakes. It really, really is. You can still get Speed Demon. You don't have to be a perfect human being to get Speed Demon. What I do want to do in this area, though, is I want to get rid of the zombies that are going to be in my paths. So if I do have some more hemoletics, I'm going to need more scrap, though. That's the problem. So we're going to use this one up. We're going to get another hemolytic. And then we're going to use another one. And we just need to get more scrap. What do I think about the orphanage part? The orphanage? Oh yeah, it's the best part in the game. So yeah, obviously save here if you guys want to save. We're actually going to get rid of the #1 griefer over here. This guy is a big problem. Yeah, I'm not allowed to have mistakes.
That's too effective.
Would it be more beneficial to keep that pistol or to try to get Grace's pistol damage-wise? We're going to get rid of this guy, by the way. There's one more guy I want to get rid of, and he's up there. On this difficulty, you don't have to worry too hard because you can just stun them, but it is nervous. Like, you do get nervous a lot in this area. I know a lot of people will. We're going to grab this. Honestly, Deddy, you just lose a little bit of time picking up the other pistol. So, picking up the pistol that's in your path. Because you get damage, whatever. It really doesn't matter. Like, standard is so easy with zombies that it doesn't matter really which pistol you use. You're gonna... You can. It's up to you. It's really preference. But you probably just end up wasting a little bit more time than you would. Okay, so there's this guy over here. Now, unfortunately, we don't have scrap. Now we do. So we're going to actually get rid of this guy because he is a problem. I think we have to stealth kill him. If we don't get rid of him properly, he comes back as a blister dick. Alright, we're going to pick up this. And then we're going to go out the same way we came from. Now, the zombie that was in this corridor up here is just going to get up. Told you. Personally, I want to get rid of him, but again, he's just going to blister dick. We're going to pick this up. Although we don't really need to, but we could leave it there in case we need a safety buff. But, a safety net, sorry. It's not really important. Now, we're going to get a lockpick in this area coming up, which we can use to get the rare metal that's over there. That's if you really want to use a Magnum in case of emergency against the big tall lady, but... not entirely necessary. Yeah, this is a good part. Well, in the speedrun, this part sucks. But yeah, also, hi, Dragon. I don't know if I needed health. I just needed to use that just to see. Okay, so she's gonna spawn. I'm gonna combine these herbs real quick. You can shoot her to aggro her, but it still takes time for her to actually go through with her animation. Now, and a lot of you aren't going to shoot at her because you're too scared of her, which is, like, valid, but you got to get over your fears if you want to get this run done. Okay, once you get out of here, this whole area can be very scripted if you know where to go. Like, this entire game is very, very scripted if you know where to go. If you notice how I started to kind of scramble a little bit earlier on, it's because I forgot about some of the... Or sorry, I got hurt and I got blocked in some of the paths that I was following along that I just got in my way, and then I forgot some of the pathing. But, you know, mistakes can be made. So we're going to pick up this. You could get the Molotov recipe, but this freezes you and leaves you vulnerable for a grab. And then this guy comes out, so it's kind of a big problem. But we're gonna grab this. And remember to grab it, by the way. A lot of people forget. When she spawns, you can actually walk past her most of the time. So don't panic. Do not panic. I know you want to panic, but just be cool. Be cool. If you didn't pick up that piece, you would have died here. And she gets stunned by that, and then we're out of here. Oh, boy. Do not panic, guys. Yeah, this part is stressful. Remember, guys, the most important thing in a run is to not panic. We're going to pick up the scrap, actually, because we might need it in the future, although it's just probably going to get in the way, inventory-wise. We do have the rare metal, so whenever we get blood, which I think is in the pathing back there, we are going to make a Magnum ammo thingy. Unless we can make it now. No. To get Magnum ammo, you need 100 blood. Is this enough? This is 50. It's almost enough. I'm going to put this down. Sorry. We're gonna grab this. Then put this down. Sorry. And then we're out of here. We're gonna grab the hip pouch, because super important. And I think there is more scrap here. So I am gonna pick it. Oh, it's handgun ammo, which is better, because I thought it was gonna be scrap. And we need handgun ammo anyways. Thought it was only needed for... Was it 80? Is it 80 on this difficulty? I might be thinking of insanity. You might be right. Is it 80 on this difficulty? It is. It's 100 on insanity, if I'm not mistaken. If I look down, I don't get stunned by this. If you're in first person and you look down, you don't get stunned by her. If you are in any perspective otherwise, then you do get... Yeah, you do get stunned. We're actually going to pick up the blood here. If we killed this guy earlier with our gun, he would have come back almost all the time. No, all the time as a blister head. So that's why we killed him. It's very important. I'm going to shoot this guy so we can walk past him. Ah. The famous we forgot the plug trick. So guys, you're probably wondering what mistake I just made. It's the exact mistake I told you guys not to make, which is don't forget the fucking plugs. And would you look at that? I forgot the plugs. And now this whole run is gonna be scuffed because the lady is gonna come after us and it's gonna... Do not panic! Don't panic! I cure your boredom? Hey, thank you. That guy would have blister head if we killed him earlier. Alright, so lady is gonna come up here. I'm gonna reload the Requiem because I should have reloaded it earlier. I'm gonna shoot her and then she's gonna run away. I'm gonna put this down just for our own little... We don't have to put it down because she leaves anyways, but we put it down because we're honestly scared as fuck. Alright, we're gonna keep going. Now, when this guy falls down, you can actually just not even focus on him. He's really not a threat. And then I'm walking backwards. Why am I walking backwards? Oh my god, I was pressing S instead of W. This is what happens when you've only been keyboarding for 3 years. Hydrate. Hydrate. If you get grabbed by these guys, it's fine. You don't even take damage from these guys. Easy. We don't ever have to worry about these guys. Now, here comes the part that's probably gonna panic a lot of newbies. If I'm being honest, this is the part that's probably gonna make a lot of newbies panic. Actually, let's lower the blood first. They want a hug. Pick up the herb. Grab this. My strat for you guys is to simply just pick up all the shit.
What?
Wait, do you get the Molotov recipe if you just straight up picked up that Molotov? I don't know. You go to this corner. You can go left or right. It really doesn't matter. A lot of people prefer right. Actually, right might be better. But yeah. Yeah, right is better. You get more perspective. But you just stand here and stun anybody that's coming up to you. If they're like halfway away from you, just walk backwards, stand in this corner. If you need to readjust, turn around. Like, this guy is gonna be a big threat. Pushing is kind of your best friend when they're near you, but it's your worst enemy if you're across the halfway point. Like, it's really, really bad. Like, I'm not even gonna go over there. Kneecap him. Yeah. If I'm being honest, kneecapping is probably better than headshotting. Although you're not gonna get the stun as often. Once you're in the halfway point, unless they start doing that little zombie stagger, you should be safe from them. This part, though, I will say this. I know I'm playing it safe, but this part is it's based on kill count. So the more zombies that get grinded up, the faster this area is. It's actually why you should be using a Molotov here. Because it speeds up the process. But I did it too early. Doesn't matter. I just wanted them out of the way so I can go up here.
It stopped. Finally stopped. Thank God.
This game would probably make a vampire horny. That's my chat. My cat's meowing.
Now to free Emily and get out of this place.
The sheer size of this lab is insane. Hundreds of bodies in so many facilities. Yeah, welcome to Resident Evil. They just be making shit at this point. They don't even need to make this shit. They just make them. Okay, give me 1 second. My cat's meowing. Oh, I got in my mouth.
Oh, I got in my mouth.
Water slide. If you want blood, you can drain that, but if I'm not being honest, it's kind of a waste of time. Oh, I got in my mouth. Again, remember guys, do not forget the plugs. Do not, and I repeat, forget the plugs. Do not, and I repeat, forget the plugs. So we can come back here and get this plug later, but we don't need it now. Hi, Wraith Master. Wraith Master. Yeah, aiming for the under the kneecap is probably the best way to stun a zombie, if I'm being honest, just because the hitbox is so much more massive. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna pick this up, spawn her, and then put it back down. And then she leaves, and then you're gonna pick it back up. And she won't hurt you. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Stunning is a beautiful thing, chat. Remember it. Then we're gonna pick up this last piece, and then we go save Emily, who wants to play. This guy always falls down, by the way. Forget the plugs. Yeah, never forget the plugs. They go up your butt. And we're out. Now for the Emily section, it's really easy. You almost never get hurt. You just gotta follow the path. Like, that's it. Don't forget the path and just go the right way.
Just don't let go.
Just don't let go, chat. What happens if I forget the plugs?
Come on. Come on.
Well, Dre. Don't. Don't, Dre.
It's just pinning you down.
What do you think about how the Ark was just under Raccoon City, just chilling for 27 casual years? That's just the way it is. Life will never be the same. Yeah, I mean, it's dude, there's probably like 1 million labs in under Raccoon City that have probably not been sorry, I swallowed something. Labs in Raccoon City are like vaults in Fallout. You don't know how many there are, you just know that there's a shit ton and there's probably some undiscovered. My thing is, I don't know how every single lab seems to always have an outbreak going on in them. There's never a lab where it's just a surviving human population down there. Like, I'm surprised there hasn't been a Raccoon City lab where there's just a bunch of alive scientists who don't know that Raccoon City got nuked. You don't have to worry about her grabbing you from the elevator. All you have to do is just do this. Easy peasy. Alright. Now, if you guys remember, I put one of the quartz away, so we actually have to go back to the item box and pick up the other quartz, but then after that, we should be good. Yeah, they've been down there since the dawn of time. Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if in the future, they retcon Umbrella to be some, like, alien race that came from thousands of years ago, and like their ultimate plan was to get rid of the human population.
That's good.
Dude, if they ever go that way, please, I really hope, don't take ideas. Capcom, please, don't, please. That will happen, chat, that will happen, and I promise you that will happen if and only if they ever go to space.
Emily? Are you alright?
I'm losing frames here. Holy. Why am I... Dude, this Capcom update? Like, come on, man. Sherry, have you been dealing with, like, low FPS as of the last week? When you... Did you previously have this game run perfectly fine? And then suddenly low FPS? Dude, it's still running bad. What is this?
We need to...
Extraterrestrial evil. Hi, pork. Pork, roll, egg, cheese. Love the name. We've been nuked and don't care. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's gonna be... Like, dude, there's so many plot lines that are yet to be discovered by Umbrella. The one and only. So, okay, all you have to do, guys, right here is just pick up this bottle, do the puzzle for it. And then hold the button that you need to pull it apart. It's just one button for me. Yeah, my FPS has only been taking as of lately. Like, the first week this game came out, it was perfectly fine. Perfectly fucking fine. Then all of a sudden, it just isn't. Also, I don't know if I said hi to you earlier today, Bati, but hi. Easter egg. Alright, for this section, guys, just stand here. And then jump down when you can. Hi, Dirty Bubble. Have you dirty bubbled all the bubble? Bubble. Yeah, you can just jump off this and then it opens. Okay, so there are ways to just walk past the zombies, but if I'm being honest, for people that are going to be watching this in the future, if you want a little beginner's guide, I highly recommend to just pick up the fucking canister and spray and pray.
Found you.
Okay, we're gonna do this and then we're out of here. Alright. I don't know why my FPS is tanking really bad. It's just, this game was running beautifully for like a week and then it just wasn't. We're gonna pick up this canister here. Again, some of you may not need it. We're just gonna spray the zombies a little bit and then move. Spray and move, spray and move. It's like pesticide against cockroaches. That's basically the equivalent of this. Spray and move. Wow, I got hurt. That's a surprise. That's fine. Always have healing items, chat.
Oh, shit.
Okay, now these guys. We're just gonna go to the left. We don't even have to worry about them. Don't fight them, chat. Like, absolutely do not try to fight them. But coming up, I'm gonna show you guys a little trick to just get a little, maybe 20-second speed boost. Or speed boost. 20-second time boost. So, right at the staircase, you can switch over to Grace third person. Notice how she's in a panic state. Now, she will tumble every now and then, but in her panic state, she actually sprints faster than she does in first person or regular third person. We're gonna stick to the very far left of the staircase. It is a nice way to save a bunch of little extra seconds. But, again, she will stumble, like right here. Called it. So, be aware of that. Be aware of that. But you got a lot of ketchup on her. Ketchup is technically a smoothie? You're technically a smoothie. Sorry, that was mean. Was that mean? I feel like I'm losing you guys. Should I play some music? Alright, we're gonna go back over to first person. I just don't understand why I'm losing a bunch of frames. That is my biggest issue right now.
Okay. I'm coming.
That's fine. There's an herb right here.
Oh, damn.
Suspicious pesticide? What the hell's pesticide? Alright, we're gonna switch over to Leon. Now, Leon, all you really have to do is just kill as many of the people outdoors. No, my Wi-Fi is perfectly fine. It has nothing to do with my internet.
Sherry.
If it was my internet, you guys would be suffering, not me.
Yeah. Found some files on Victor's computer. She's connected to this somehow.
Okay.
Is she okay?
No.
We're going to, in case we need it, and we really do, honestly, because it's hard to actually hit your shots without a sniper scope. Which I should have bought earlier, but that's fine. Okay. So for Grace's section here, we're going to prepare ourselves to kill as many of these undead monsters. So the best way to do this is just memorize where they're all at. So there's one right there, there's one right there, there's one right there. I think I got that one. Yeah, there's one right there. There's actually one right... Oh, there he is. Got him. That one's the hardest one to find. Get the one that spawned. There's one, like, hiding under here. That's this guy. You gotta make sure to shoot him, but he does get up, and he's very, very impossible to see until he gets up. Let's see. Who else? Again. Well, there's gonna be some that spawn outside by the woods, so it's good to get rid of those guys as well. There's one guy right here. And then I didn't kill this guy somehow. That's great. I don't even know how that's possible. I shot him earlier, but I guess he didn't die. Get him. Get him. Get him. Grace can survive a couple hits, so it's not like once she gets touched, she's dead. But the chef is the actual threat. So once Leon says, gets it's time for the Sunday service or whatever, the chef spawns. So you can start picking at him in his little head right here. If you can get a solid headshot, it's practically an insta-kill. Reload. Reload. Make sure to watch out for... When you're fighting the chef, make sure to watch out for Grace. Don't forget about her. Every now and then check on her. We got a collateral here, and then we can finish off the chef here. He's still alive. Wow. There are ways you can get the insta-kill on him, but I'm genuinely surprised he took 5 shots there. That's usually just bottled down to bad luck. I'm getting a call right now. Sorry, I was a little distracted. Alright, once she goes indoor, you just wait for the prompt, and then you can jump over.
Alright.
I know, I think she will, Daddy, if I'm being honest. Like, I don't know any of... What other games has, like, a voice actor been good?
Excuse me.
You can actually run past a lot of these zombies, although you might have to parry some, but... Yeah, you can just run past these guys. Told you with the parrying. Alright, boss fight time. There is a way you can do this boss fight specifically. I don't know if I've mastered it, but we'll see. Once the fight starts, we're gonna go over. He's gonna do his attack. You're gonna shoot his back. You're gonna come over here. You're gonna throw a grenade in that corner. You're gonna hit him, and of course it misses. So there you have it. There's that famous haven't practiced it and bad RNG. That's fine. Grenades are very effective against him. Once you get a grenade in and then you get him stunned, you can actually get a melee in that does an insane amount of damage to his little weak spot. But you have to actually land the weak spot hit. We're going to throw one more grenade. Then we're going to get in front of him. We're going to get one of his spots. I'm going to heal. And then we're gonna come upstairs because this is our plan B basically. We're gonna try to get rid of both the blister heads and him at the same time. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can get in front of him. Oh, he didn't stun! What? That's insane, man. That's weird. Can't believe he stunned. I mean, didn't stun. I know, the speedrun, that's what I was attempting to do, but of course he staggered towards the wrong direction, and it was already scuffed from the beginning. So what you're supposed to do is, beginning of the fight, you come up, you shoot his little weak spot, then you come over here, you throw a grenade, he stumbles onto you, you kick him, then you back up, you throw another grenade, you kick him, you know, you get 3 weak spots. But as you're turning, like as you throw the grenade, you turn around, you pick up the axe, then you hit him, hit the zombie in front of you, so you get iframes. Then you shoot the propane, and then you kick his spot, and you can get the fight done in like 20 seconds. It's a pain in the ass, but it's fucking awesome. Very dangerous fight, though, I will say. Even on standard, you lose a lot of health. You like how we fought Mr. X again? Well, technically that wasn't Mr. X. For Grace's section, all you get actually a lot of leniency in Grace's section. Because
I know it hurts.
for this fight, they give you 5 Magnum bullets,
I'm so sorry.
which are very, very, very useful. Like, because it only takes 1 shot to stun Marie, which is a big lady if you haven't figured it out. Dude, it's like my game is running on my old computer speed. I don't really understand why. Alright. Here we go, guys. Mr. Y. We're gonna press this. We have to press this, by the way.
Insufficient power.
So, in total, we have 6 Magnum shots, and we're gonna get another 2 or another 1. Don't remember.
It's my only chance.
So, there's 1 right here. Okay, so it's 1. She spawns right here. We can actually just run past her. The thing is, when we go around this corner, she's going to break through this wall right here. I might get smacked, and that's fine. I got lucky and I didn't get smacked. Okay. Okay. We're going to grab this. Turn around. She's going to break through. Right. And then we're going to shoot her. The reason that one takes 2 is because she's in an animation. So, best thing is to just wait her out for the animation to be over. But it's very dangerous because you can get grabbed. But, yeah, now she's stunned. We can get out of here. We're going to get hit here. But it's not... Okay, we got lucky. We didn't get hit here. So, now we go over here. She's going to spawn... Actually, you shouldn't go over there, by the way. I just wanted to test the waters to see if she would spawn there, but she did. Of course she did. She always does. So for this one, all we have to do is come over here. She's going to teleport above us. We're going to do the prompt for this. She's going to say it's stiff. We're going to shoot her. She's going to stun, and then you can do this. So earlier, like I said, I tried to go a certain path because I thought I could outpace her, but no, she just flat out gets there. Is ray tracing on? I don't think ray tracing is on. Alright, now we get the last one. Which is, sorry, over here. Yeah, I don't think ray tracing's on. I don't understand. It might be on. So this is the last one. This is the one she was blocking. It's actually the easiest one, but for whatever reason, she blocks the easiest one. She might spawn... Yeah, there she is. I was gonna say, she might spawn in front of this lever, which is why you need the Magnum ammo. From here on out, you should be able to just get out of here. She never hurts. She never fights you. She probably will smack me here. Hurry up, lady. Of course she goes the other way.
I should open the hatch. I need to hurry.
Get out of here, lady. Alright, we take the elevator and we get the hell out of here. I don't know how long. Like, I'm sure I've been doing this for about 40 minutes now. We lost a bunch of time, but not like that matters. Bada bing, bada boom. Sorry. Wait, what the hell is this? The best thing to do here, I think, is once you press the button, you get as close as possible to the door. So that way you can get closer and closer to Emily by the end of the section. Yeah. You don't even have to shoot her. He did. So, yeah, like I said, you get closer and closer to Emily.
Finally.
I should have just ran. I didn't know if she would chase me, if I'm being honest. Now, what you have to do here, guys, just shoot her vitals. If you shoot her vitals... Now, a lot of you are probably wondering why in this fight, like, you will notice that when you aim for her heart, the gun prompts upwards or left or right. The reason it's doing that is actually because the game is hard-coded for you not to shoot her vitals. So it's because Leon is trying to fight against shooting her vitals. It's actually dead-ass hard-coded so that Leon doesn't shoot her vitals. Which is why, if you've ever noticed, trying to shoot her heart, Leon just, like, jolts the gun upwards. That's why it does that. It's actually hard-coded. It's actually a nice little detail that a lot of people don't know. Like... Seriously, go ahead and try that fight and make a realization that you can't actually hit her heart. You can still hit her heart, by the way, but according to the game, you didn't. Alright, guys, Raccoon City. There are still some people that pronounce it Raccoon. I don't know why. Raccoon City is a little interesting, especially for some of you guys that, like, get lost very easily. So the best thing you should do for this area is to memorize the map of Raccoon City. I know my way around this map. What we're gonna do is we're gonna buy some rifle ammo and shotgun ammo. We don't have Magnum ammo, which is kind of what we need now. Oh, we do. Oh, yeah, this fight's about to be easy. Okay, here's the thing. At this point of the game, I'm going to assume that you only have one Magnum bullet. Alright? Now, a lot of you may have 0, but I'm going to assume that you have 1. Alright? I'm going to be generous here. I'm going to pick up the shotgun ammo, and then I'm going to pick up this. I have frame generation off. It was just weird because frame generation gives me frames. Sorry, not 1, 2. God damn it. I'm gonna assume you have 2, because this is the only way this will work. Like, I will use 1 Magnum bullet. Sorry, I'll keep that last Magnum bullet, but you only need 2. If you do not have 2, you probably won't be able to do this trick, but when the spider spawns, you're gonna want to start shooting right now. Get a couple shots in. I'd say, like, maybe 5, 6, and then run. I think I missed the very first shot, by the way. Once you get to this point, the spider almost always pushes you through, and you don't take any damage from that. By the way, I did forget to buy the submachine gun, but that's okay. On this difficulty, submachine gun not entirely necessary. But you should probably buy the submachine gun here. For anybody watching this in the future, just know that this isn't a speedrun guide. This is a speed demon guide, which is an achievement that you get in the game. So if you're following along to try to use this against speedrunners, you're severely outpaced. This is already far behind. Alright, we're gonna run through. Standard, you don't have to worry about these spiders. You're gonna parry this guy, and then you're gonna walk past. If you do not parry, you will take damage there. Alright, boss fight time. Let's assume you have 2 Requiem bullets. When you start the fight, come over here. Oh, guess you really do only need 1. And dead. I guess you only do need 1. Never mind. I could have sworn you needed 2 for that. Alright. We're out of here. We're out of here. My only problem is I don't have a lot of shotgun ammo. Sherry, Sherry lady. Sherry, how's life? How's life? Did you take your kid to school and stuff? Did you do all that? Wait, I actually do. Oh, it's Saturday for you. Okay, now for the fun part. Unless you need to loot. Wait, what are you referring to, Christian? You feel a bit better today? Things do be weird. Things do be weird right now, Sherry. Things do be weird. I'm actually gonna remove the scope off my sniper because I prefer to fight without the scope. I don't know what it is, but the scope makes it so annoying to fight in close quarters. Alright, so we're gonna read these notes. And then we're going to pick up this shit. Free ammo. Actually, you know what? I didn't buy it earlier. Let's do it now. We're gonna buy the submachine gun. We're gonna buy the submachine gun. We're gonna buy the gal. I actually prefer the other one, but this one has a higher fire damage, their damage output, which is weird. I thought it didn't, but it'd be like that, I guess. The submachine guns in this game are actually kind of donkey ass. All right. Yeah, but yeah, I already have some of them turned off anyways. We're gonna shoot that.
Where are all the bodies?
Then we're gonna shoot this. They only need 2 Requiem shots. Oh, to stun the spider? Is that what you're saying? Problem is on Sanity, you probably don't have any Requiem ammo. It'd be surreal, but after I started watching you and other streamers / YouTubers take the scope off the sniper, my life has been so much easier. It's just so much better. I don't know what it is. It's just so much better. All right, we're gonna move forward. There's gonna be a zombie that comes out this way. Always gets in the way. Yo, what up, Resident Evil? We're gonna pick up the key. This is where things get really fast, chat, so pay attention. We're gonna climb up this ladder. Things are about to get real freaking fast. If you can't keep up, then I don't know what you are doing.
Bad news, Sherry.
Bad news,
This place
Sherry.
is overrun by
Sherry.
zombies.
Sherry, bad news.
That's impossible.
Place is overrun by zombies.
They should have all been wiped out by the missile.
Yeah, they should have.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up this herb because I might need it later. The OC for this part's so good. I do have a gripe that the music should... There's not enough music in this game. Okay, we're gonna pick this up because this is important. And then we're gonna do the bada bing bada boom.
Found the distributor.
Hope you're doing good, Resident Evil.
2 more parts.
The
and I can
Resident Evil.
jerry-rig the detonator for that gate.
Great. Can you see any more from your position?
Okay, we're gonna spot these. This is the most important part of the run, guys. Spotting all the satellites. It's probably the hardest thing in the run, honestly. If I'm being honest, this is the hardest part of the run.
Relays over there, huh?
Classic background music. Wait, do I have that? I don't think I have that. I think that's DLC. All right,
The location for those
we're gonna get out of
parts.
here.
Want to collect them now.
Okay. I'll look into the BSAA in the meantime.
There's barely safe music. Yeah. Too sad. Too sad. Yeah, I don't have the deluxe edition. I got this game for free. But that didn't come with the deluxe edition. So I shot that grenade down because we probably need more grenades. And I'm gonna wow, what the okay, we're gonna shoot that. What the fuck was that? We're gonna shoot this ladder down because up here we get Magnum ammo, and the more Magnum ammo we have, the better life is. Free? Yeah, I'm a Capcom creator. Magnum ammo. I created Capcom. I can destroy it. Or something like that. I don't know. Alright. We're gonna run past this dork. Wow. I love when my parry doesn't work. That's so weird. We're gonna go get the item that's in this side first, and then we're gonna go to the other side. I'm pretty sure this is the fast. It doesn't really matter which one you decide to do first. A lot of these zombies, if you know the path, a lot of these zombies are easy peasy. I love the parry. Dude, what is up with the parrying today? Am I tripping, dick? Am I just ass? Alright, we're gonna climb the ladder. See, this nice. No, we climb the ladder, Leon, not break the ladder. Great. Alright, we're gonna heal. This is the cool part about playing as Leon, is you feel like you can just tank a lot of things. A lot of things. What the fuck is hitting me? What is this collision? What is my FPS? What is anything? That's fine. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull off this next little strat that I have going on, because every single time I attempt it, I just get fucked. But let's try it. So, now that we have that fuse piece, we have to get the next fuse piece. We must fight the bloater from The Last of Us. Okay, nice. Yeah, it's the DRM. I know, it plays the classic music when you get to the RPD. Alright, we're gonna pick this up. Now, there is a speedrun strat for this, but I feel like not enough people are gonna get it right consistently. So, what I recommend is to have the grenade out. Do this. Get to around, I'd say 40% of the bar. Like 4 o'clock. Let go. Throw the grenade. Do this. And then he should be stunned. But I might not have enough time. Yep. I'm gonna look up just in case. And of course, yep. And it doesn't. Now, I would go for another stun and do it again. But the problem with that is, you're just gonna have to fight him. Yeah, the problem with that is once he's close to the wheel, you're just not gonna be able to pull up. This fight is just, if you have to fight him, then just fight him. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck happened there? What the fuck happened? Seriously, what the fuck happened there? Okay. Why is it when it doesn't show the med injector healing, you don't... What? Why is it when it doesn't show the med injector healing I think I don't heal and accidentally heal again? Oh, because it cuts the animation. It prioritizes whatever you're doing right now. So if I'm aiming my gun and then I use it... Hold on. Yeah, if I'm aiming my gun and then I use it, it prioritizes aiming my gun. It prioritizes combat over animation. Okay, let's see if we can pull this off again. If this doesn't work, I'm not gonna use this strat. I'm gonna have to go to like 50%. Throw the grenade. Yeah, it just doesn't work. He's gonna de-stun, and then he's gonna grab me. Okay, I got it. I actually managed to get it. Nice. It worked this time. It's a risky strat, I'll say, though. I think the looking up strat... So if you don't know, there's a speedrun strat right now for that, where all you have to do is stare up, wait for him to go up to you, let go, turn around, get around him, all while staring up, then do it again, and then stare up. But I feel like too many people are gonna fuck that up. Although I probably really just should have showcased that one. I don't know. I feel like I don't trust people enough to pull these things off. Yeah, this is gonna be curse when we do actual insanity speedruns. The hell? Alright, and then we're back here. And now, Raccoon City. Oh, Raccoon City, my beloved. How I miss you so. Okay, we're gonna immediately go to the left because it's gonna activate the cutscene, and we have to go into this building here. We're gonna skip. We're gonna pick up the healing item that's in here because we probably are gonna need it because we keep getting our balls handed to us. Not that. Pick it up. Do it in a tip. No, I probably will do it. Yeah, it's way more effective than what I do. It's just that I feel like too many people will mess it up. It is kind of, like, it is really precise, if I'm being honest, but
Send some footage your way, Sherry.
And it's also kind of a crazy strat if you really think about it. Look up. What the fuck is this guy doing? Looking up. All right, this guy gets up. We turn in, and then we go straight for the valve. We might get shot here, but you can just continue doing this until you get it. You should be able to get it. When you do, you get a checkpoint. Look at the... You do get a checkpoint. And then if you restart it, it resets the enemies. And then you should be right at the door. There will be a zombie with a grenade that bursts through this. I'm gonna shoot it, because he's gonna get in my way. I'm gonna prep for the mortar section here. I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. Alright, everybody's favorite section, the fucking mortars.
Part should be just up here.
I'm gonna kill this guy right here. Gonna blow up this guy. And I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna whip out a grenade. I'm gonna throw it over this so I can kill the guy with the machine gun. And then I'm gonna run past. It doesn't kill that guy, but that's fine. You want to really kill the guy with the machine gun the most. I'm gonna heal here. I'm gonna go up here. Now we gotta be careful, because this part gets really tricky, especially with the machine gun enemies. Yep, that's why. Luckily, I have a bunch of heals. We're gonna shoot this guy. I'm gonna heal again. Might as well heal one more time. I could go into the inventory and combine them and get better health ratios, but I'm a little too lazy. So once we pick up this, what we can do actually is you do get a checkpoint. This is another case of you get a checkpoint and you restart the checkpoint. Resets the enemies, and then we can just get out of here scot-free. What the fuck what the fuck hit me there? What the fuck? What honestly hit me there? Like, actually, what the fuck was that? And we're out of here. We are out of here.
Found the signal.
No! Oh, dude, why did it not pull out the gal? I pulled out the gal. Oh my, I 100% scrolled down to the gal and I pulled out the wrong weapon. Oh, that wrong way. That's fine. Who cares? Who cares? It's a Requiem shot, guys. Who cares? Like, why would it do that, dude? It's so dumb.
That's all I've got. There's been an increase in government surveillance.
Okay. Well, speaking of Requiem, we can get another free Requiem shot. If we shoot this case here, we can get a free Requiem ammo. Or 2. We would have had 5 there. Alright. Now comes the hardest part of the run. If I'm being honest, this is probably the hardest part of the run coming up. Luckily, we have a bunch of ammo for the sniper, which should one-shot a lot of zombies. Grenade. While we're here, I am going to combine the herbs to get a triple red and then make the rifle ammo, so that way I can get full health here. Because this part is not fun. Watch this zombie around the corner, though. Be very careful, because he will grab you, and it's very annoying. Yeah, the sniper is really good against the zombies in this city. We actually have a lot of sniper ammo. It's not even funny. Alright.
Gotta fill this up.
I don't know why I tried to fill it up. There we go. The lumberjacking. I'm gonna kill him. We're gonna kill this guy.
You must be the town lumberjack.
I'm gonna pull out the sniper. Shoot this. I'm gonna aim down. We're gonna try to kill as many as we can with headshots, so that way it speeds up the process. It is kill count based. We have to kill a specific amount before big man spawns. We're gonna get some kills here. It really doesn't matter how you get them, just getting them is important. So there's a guy that's gonna come out here with the chainsaw. That's the guy. There we go. He's dead. They're always gonna gun for the chainsaw. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy's AI is already targeted for the chainsaw. Alright. Now comes this guy. This guy, for whatever reason, is not a regular zombie. He's more of a boss zombie. So it's fine to use a couple Requiem shots on him. You know, I wish we had an extra one, but can't get... Life isn't fair, I guess. So 2 Requiems, couple snipers. And then a shotgun. He is tanky. Like, it's unbelievable how tanky that guy is. It's not even funny. It's actually kind of ridiculous. You cannot do this gasoline thing without killing that last zombie. So it's very, very, very important you do. All right. And then we can just get out of here. So the next area is very important to have shotgun ammo. If we do get some shotgun ammo, or if we can make some shotgun ammo or anything, that is ideal. If not, then I guess that is what it is. But actually, well, yeah, it's like important, but it's also not important. It's like more of a backup importance. He can take 2 stack grenades and 3 shotguns. He is freaking immortal. Yeah, that guy is... I don't know why Capcom really wanted to glaze that... What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know why Capcom really wanted to glaze that guy, but... You know, it is what it is. So blister heads do spawn in the street right now, so be very careful. All we have to do is come over here. And then we don't have to go underground. Underground is for optional shit. We don't need to do the optional shit. All we have to do is just lower this. It's actually... faster, by the way, to go through the building and then go through the back, but I forgot. I actually did forget, but it's only faster by a couple seconds. Up we go. Alright, now we're about to do the Mirror's Edge section of the game. All you have to do, chat, is remember what to do for Mirror's Edging. We come down here, and then we go through here, and then we put down the gasoline for this. Yeah, no, I was saying, it's the DRM. Like, I think the anti-cheat, I think that's what it is, anti-cheat is causing the game to lag, and I don't have anything installed for this game right now. Like, this game was running perfectly fine 2 weeks ago, and then all of a sudden I just started tanking FPS, and I don't have anything running in the background either. I don't have a single thing running in the background besides the things that I usually have, which is, you know, my OBS, my my Google Chrome. But like, it's going down to 40 FPS, so like, let's see. Graphics. Advanced. I'm going to turn on frame generation because that actually improves my FPS. Yeah, we're back up with frame generation. It's so weird. I don't get it. Like, I don't know what it is. Okay. For this, I'm going to be using the submachine gun. It's why important to have the submachine gun. It's just kind of throwaway gun for shooting dumb shit. I am going to loot anything that's in my path, like in front of me, I will usually loot, but if it's out of my way, I'm not gonna loot it. See, that was a med injector. That was good RNG. I'm gonna guess my next word in 3, 2, 1. All right. What the I hate the gal. Now. Okay. You didn't guess it. It's too late now. Yeah, now my FPS is back, by the way. Weird. It's now? I already said it, though. Like, I said, like, that wasn't my next word.
Oh, fuck.
Do I love this game more than 2 and 4 Remake? No. I've admitted it that I don't like this game more than 2 and 4. I like this game, it's just not that good. Alright, for this section, a lot of people get lost. All you have to do is, once you go through this door, just turn to the right, then shoot the glass down here, and then that falls. Easy peasy. If you do it any slower, you're gonna get caught up by a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, it's important to kill that guy, too. Ow. Alright, 2 Remake superior. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, Chief.
Okay, let's find those detonator parts.
First time you saw 3 ads in a row? What the fuck? YouTube is fucking tripping, dude.
Picked up the relay.
So no wonder I'm not getting any viewership. It's YouTube.
Can't fix
YouTube be screwing me on purpose. That and I'm not funny. Alright. Next section coming up. Wait, am I going the right way? I'm going the wrong way. No, I'm going the right way. Yeah. I don't know why they keep doing that, Resident Evil. They keep making enemies that shoot at you in this game. Okay, for this part, all you have to do is remember the pathing as best as possible. I don't even have to kill that guy. I can actually just walk past him. If you do not remember the pathing for this, just follow along. Keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. We're going to shoot this down. Chainsaw is going to spawn. But we just get out of here. We don't even need to be down there. This is just a fast way for us to come over here. We go down. And then we easily hit this last one. Easy peasy, chat. Easy peasy.
Now for the other side.
Now for the other side. We're gonna pick up this herb. We're gonna jump. Alright, this one is a little bit weird. Things will be in your path, and things will throw shit at you. So, all you just... What did I say? What did I say? That one zombie grabbing me, by the way, does ruin a lot. Because now the blister head's already mutated. So he's just gonna be in my path. But, when we come around this corner, we gotta be very careful. We're gonna blow up this lady before she grabs that. Because if you don't, she's gonna grab that, she's gonna ruin your day. We're just gonna run forward. We're just gonna run forward. Once you get past here, once you're in here, you're actually safe, so you're free to loot up. YouTube don't recommend you to me anymore. I don't know why I have to manually search your channel or streams by chance. It happens a lot more often than people realize, and it's possibly the reason why I don't get viewership for some reasons, but other reasons, probably just because I suck. Alright, guys, for this section, for the elevator section, super important. All you have to do is stare up. When you stare up, the zombie AI doesn't work properly. Don't know why, don't ask me, it just does. The only enemy that affects that are the blister heads. There's only one blister head in this section, so when the blister head spawns, you have to kill him immediately. So there are times when you can get grabbed, but ultimately, just staring up will do more than enough for you. Hi, Connor. Edging and coming. Like, if you notice, my hands are up, but I'm being pushed around by these dorks. Alright, the blister head should be spawning any minute now. So I'm gonna whip out the Requiem. Call that shit the problem solver. Give it a minute. He's almost here. Wait for him, wait for him. Wait for him, wait for him. I hear him. There he is. Look at big boy. and then stair back up. Enemy AI in games are really weird. Yeah, that is. It really is. But yeah, once that's over, sorry, Luke, my cat's moving the mouse. Once that's over, just keep staring up, and then the cutscene should eventually happen. It's all timed. There's no kill count. The reason you kill the Blitzer head is because he's the only one AI who doesn't do that. And if you don't get rid of him, he's just gonna kill you. For this, you literally just have to run. Don't worry about a single enemy here. You're like getting you're like getting ads every 5 minutes? What the fuck, dude? It's so weird. Wait, how bad are they? Wait, what the fuck? Alright, well now we have all the pieces, but before we do that, this is actually why we should have done the bike first before doing anything else, but before we do that, we're gonna get the bike locker open, and then we're gonna get the repair kit. And then from there, we do the Gideon boss fight. Ideally, you want to do the locker before anything else. Well, not before anything else, but when it's in your path. So, like, when we come back here, you open up the locker. It's just a new ad algorithm.
Beautiful.
I like how he calls that thing beautiful. It's all dusty and shit. Gitty gitty. As bad as that, I normally barely get ads. I don't know what the hell is going on. Alright, so investigate.
Should make up for lost time.
And then
Great. You'll need it.
bomb that shit.
It's 15 miles to the
Oh no, TV users are bad. I once got a 1 minute, or a 2, it was like 3 minutes of ads that I couldn't skip because I skipped too many ads. So like if you skip too many ads, it's like, no, you're doing too much. You gotta watch longer. I did not follow stream. Follow, yeah. Oh yeah, Dre. And then they pass the skip ads, and then you can't have ad blockers. It is really weird how YouTube is deciding to do some of these things.
All right, should make it there in no time.
Okay, guys, for this section, literally, dude, I don't care what difficulty you're playing, you should not be dying in this section. It's not that hard. Like, and I mean this in the kindest way possible. You should not be struggling with this section at all. It's pretty straightforward.
This stage keeps getting better and better.
I can get it, though, if you're on controller and the sensitivity is too low and you just be getting hit by shit. But still. Dude, am I about to die after telling you? Reload the gun! What are you doing? Oh my god, dude, am I actually about to die for that? What? Dude, that's crazy!
Pups could use more training.
Did the universe really have to humble me like that, bro? Really? YouTube Premium? Yeah. I'm literally one shot, guys. Man, this gun sucks. I'm actually one shot. For the first time ever in this section, I am one shot. I'm fighting for and I'm dead. That's fucking crazy, dude. Dude, that's fucking crazy. Dude, of course it's when I'm doing a little guide video too. Recovery? Since when can you fucking use recovery? What? Oh, this game. By the way, I'm fighting for mouse space with my cat. he decided to lay on my mouse pad. Look at him. Look at this fucking asshole. Nice, I'm not reloaded. Great. Put on a helmet. Oh, look at that. How am I doing overall? I'm doing alright. Fantastic.
So much for the direct route.
So much for the direct route. Nice. What happens if you don't blow those up, by the way? Do you just crash and die? I love Lorne. Lorne love. What about love? Love hate Lorne. Heal Lorne.
Ken, seriously.
Seriously.
I don't give up that easy.
Hate Lorne? Why? Is Lorne an oxymoron to love and hate? Look at the crater. Air time. Hate Lorne. What the fuck? I like how you always take damage there, so a no damage run would be impossible. I don't think I've ever seen not being able to take damage there. Alright, time for Raccoon City. Rapidie. This area coming up, this next part of the speedrun is so unbelievably boring. My thing is we really do need to make a little bit more sniper ammo. I think the shotgun might be the best way for this next fight coming up, but we have to do all of the Chloe section. All of the Chloe section. Everybody's favorite section. The Chloe. It's still standing, guys. It's still standing. We have to skip the cutscene, guys. I'm sorry. Not that we have to, but time is money, chat. There's really not much to learn from this area. All you have to do is go get the thingy bob. You can actually avoid the zombie completely too. Like that. I skipped it. I skipped it. I'm not even gonna let him rest easy. Yeah, we're gonna go get the tool, because that's what I am, a tool. And actually, because I want the extra shotgun ammo for the Tyrant fight, we're gonna come up here. It's not necessary, but if you do need the shotgun ammo, we're gonna come up here, get up here. We're gonna do this. We're gonna grab the shotgun ammo that's right here. Cause I'm still standing. And then we're gonna do this. We're out of here. Cause I'm still standing better than I've ever been. Is that Pyramid Head with the wiener? Alright, we're gonna put the tool down, and then we have to do everybody's favorite section of the entire run, chat. Everybody loves this section. And if you don't love this section, you're not a real fan of the franchise. Like, I don't care if it's your 7,000th playthrough. You love this section. Love it. Is this SMG? It's stronger. I don't like it, in my opinion, but it is stronger. Okay, guys. Everybody's favorite section. Everybody loves Chloe.
Stay
realistically, chat, I'm gonna let you know that no matter what you do, there is no way to make this entire section any faster except for one little thing, and that's it. One small little thing. So, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna go take a tinkle, because this is gonna take forever.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm back. Hopefully nobody gifted any subs, because I don't know if anybody gifted subs, so we're good. W Lovelorn for what? What do you do? Yeah, that'd be dumb. Yeah, it'd be dumb to give subs while I'm gone. Thank you, Lovelorn, for the 5 gifted. Yeah, imagine. Did you guys hear about that feature that lets you gift subs to every person involved in the stream? That, at first I thought that was stupid, because for some reason I thought about like streamers like super big streamers with like 1,000 to 10,000 viewers, but then I realized, oh wait a minute, what about the small okay, so it's for the small streamers. I have a Lukey. Yeah, guys, no matter what you do in this section, you can't win them all. I wonder if a kid's gonna fall from the sky. Oh, hey. Yep. Everybody's favorite section. Everybody's favorite section. Do I think the second half of this game is worse than the first? I always heard it, but I haven't played the game yet. I do think that the second half is a little less. Like, I really like the part after this. Like, once we get to the RPD, and then not including this. What's up, Brandy Buck? What is the point of this section? It literally, it's just for plot. But, like, my thing is... I have a question. What's your question? Hold on, give me 1 second. We're gonna aggro them, and then we're gonna run back. Yeah, to slow down your run speed. To make speedrunners not speedrun this game. Part of me thinks, like, Capcom made this game for speedrunners not to speedrun this. Okay, I think I'm good here. Yeah, I think I'm good now. Yeah, I don't know what the timing is on that, if I'm being honest, but once you're out, she doesn't follow you all the way through, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, what's your question? Sorry. If there is a question. Oh, so you don't have to. Yeah, I thought you did have to hide under the table, but you don't have to. But, okay, this part, guys... Now, I'm aware that some of you may know the trick for this already, but there actually is a way you have to do it so you don't get grabbed. But once you grab this key, you don't have to go through the long process of waiting for them to fuck off. You can actually immediately go to the hatch. Give it a second. You can immediately go to the hatch, turn around, They break through. You get around her from the top side. And then you just spam the F button. It is scary, but you also have to be as far away from them as possible so that their hitbox doesn't hit you. Once you do this, once you touch the ladder, you should be safe and out. I'm already uncomfortable in section of the game. Was Grace a clone of Chloe? If Xeno believed Grace was the original and all the others are clones, then how come Chloe's from the 1990s and Grace was an infant in 2006? An infant in 2006. I don't think that Grace, I don't think that Xeno thought Grace was the original. I think the idea was that Grace was the perfection. You know how, like, in Dragon Ball, Dr. Jiro made Android 17, 18, and 16, but his prize android was the perfect cell. It's basically like that. Grace is perfect cell, according to Xeno, but it turns out Grace was perfectly normal. What were the other clones for? To perfect her. Like, they were trying to... The clones were of Grace, right? Like, they were trying to... Grace was the perfection. The clones were an imitation of the perfection. The whole plot of this game was about clones. But, by the way, I'm not a genius, so I might have it wrong myself, but... Is this Grace as young? No, we're playing as Chloe right now. Guys, the character we're playing as right now is Chloe. Chloe is just... We're just playing the mind of a clone. Star Wars. I mean, the ones who were created before her, this clone is... Well, yeah, they were just... I'm assuming that, like, they kept... Like, I'm probably assuming that they were all manufactured babies. Okay. This isn't the first time Resident Evil has dug into manufacturing a perfect human, because they did it with Wesker, right? They did it all with Wesker. Wesker was actually a manufactured human. And then amongst them, he had clones and all that, right? My guess is, and this is a guess, they were trying to do something like with the Wesker project. Like, I'm not saying they were copying the Wesker project itself, but they were doing something like the Wesker project, where they probably made a fuck ton of versions of Wesker, not of that. See, it's hard to explain it, but they made a fuck ton of these versions. Sound like I said virgins. Until they finally made a Wesker, a real like a good working Wesker. That's probably what happened with Grace, or at least that's what he thought happened with Grace, where they kept experimenting to make the perfect human, right? The ideal human. And then when they did find it, Xeno thought it was Grace, they were going to try to clone from Grace. But the thing is, Grace was a normal human being. Like, they were probably continuing the cloning project way afterwards, even though Grace was just a normal human being. Xeno thought that Grace was actually more than just what she really is. She's just a normal human. Yeah, they probably didn't put too much thought into it themselves. It is weird, but it's not the first time they tackled the Clone Wars. I don't know. I'm myself pretty confused about it, but whatever. All right. The Tyrant boss fight. Here we go. So he always spawns here. All you have to do is turn around.
Time to deal with this.
Go through this. He is gonna break through the wall here. But all you have to do is just walk past him. He despawns from once you jump over. Then you're gonna spawn the Hennamanamapper. You're gonna spawn the helicopter. And you're gonna turn around. I'm actually gonna sharpen my knife too. You're gonna turn around. You're gonna go to the Chief Irons' office.
Give me a goddamn
Then he's gonna break through this wall over here. And then you're gonna walk past him. And then you should be good. Easy peasy, am I right, chat? Now, on Insanity, you might have to parry that. Bye, Christian. Have a good one. Thank you for being here. I think Grace was the last clone made by Spencer to make him. Grace wasn't even a clone, I don't think. I think Grace was just a normal baby. that was orphaned. That's the thing. Like, that's what he was trying to imply. Like, he's just normal. When he implied, if he said anything else, like that she wasn't a clone, he wouldn't have called her normal. I don't think cutscenes don't add time. No. I'm pretty sure if they're following the old logic of the older Resident Evil's lovelorn, then cutscenes don't add time. But if they do, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they don't. I'm basing it off of older Resident Evils. So from this, guys, I'm going to be upgrading. We're gonna upgrade the hatchet, durability. Well, yeah, durability. We're gonna upgrade the hatchet durability, and then we're gonna upgrade the tack to get the secondary firepower. We're gonna get the marksman to get a higher capacity. Then we're gonna use the power upgrade here. We're gonna actually double up on that. And then Requiem, we could get an upgrade on this, but it really, really doesn't matter. I'll do it anyways. And then since we're here, we might as well get the... Oh, we can't. We'll get a gal capacity upgrade. Alright. We're going to use sniper right off the bat. We should be able to quickscope him. So here we go. Tyrant fight is really... Fight him as best as you can. There's... Speedrun strats, sure, but like ultimately, if you're a casual runner, just fight him as best as you can. So I like to just spray and pray here. And keep going. He's gonna jump. I'm gonna pull out the shotgun. Get him down. He's probably gonna hit the car. I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna use this as an opportunity to sharpen my axe and reload. And then parry this. Pull out the shotgun. He's down. Get a Requiem shot in. Concentrated shot. We're gonna go with the shotgun. And then sniper. Back up. He's already down, or no, he's stunned. More shots. Parry. I'm gonna get hit. It's fine. Shotgun. Reload. Get the fuck out of there. Sharpen. He might hit this car. He might jump. Okay, that's good. And then this should be it. This should be it. Perfect. Easy peasy. How's the run going so far? So, pretty good.
I'll
So
stop you as many times as
I should have probably done this during the fight, but I'm actually gonna loot up because some of these items are boss loot, which gives you a bunch of extra shit. Sniper ammo, submachine gun ammo, and then the hemolytic, or not the hemolytic, the med injector. You don't have to ask twice, Leon. Well, Amber, he didn't even say the line, so you're just speaking to ghosts at this point. Bye, Christian. Also, hi, Vegeta. Were more Elpis samples saved for other people, or... I think Elpis was, like, it was probably meant to be cloned. Like, I think Grace or Alyssa were supposed to be the ones that found it.
There's not much left of it. Heading underground.
I think the good guys were supposed to find Spencer's shit. Hi, Yugs. Spencer shit. Resident Evil. Requiem. What I'm going to do for the plant section, because I don't have the plant section memorized, but we do have enough health, and we don't have enough armor, though. So I'm probably going to buy armor when it becomes available. Armor is kind of just like if you feel like it. I think it's important for the soldier enemies that we're going to fight, but I don't even think we're going to have the armor by the time we get there, because the plants are going to eat it all up. I want Leon for myself. What the fuck? Well, you heard Grace was injected with Elpis, but you never knew. Like, you don't have it. We don't have it confirmed. It's just a guess. Okay, this first plant, he's gonna spawn, and we should be able to take him out with just this one shotgun shell, but it might take two.
Seriously.
It took 2. It took 3? Wow, what the fuck was that? I think I accidentally hit the stem, or the outside. I don't know why it took 3.
I guess this is my...
It does usually take 2. I really don't know why it took 3 there. It's like this. It's like the game knows I'm doing a semi play-by-play guide, and then I get fucked over. I'm pretty sure if you parry the plant, it just dies. Yeah, but shooting it is faster, I think. Not that it matters. Yeah, no problem, Justin. It's crazy how all these things are like $100 million or more. Yeah, like, dude, here's the thing. Like, all these numbers to us seem like a lot, right? But to millionaires and billionaires, like, what, $100 million to a billionaire is what? Nothing, right? Like, I'm assuming if you're a billionaire, you're not just $1 billion heir. You're $100 billion heir. I don't know if followage works, Mariok. Mariok, did you used to have a different name? Sorry, Mariadoc. Oh yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like I don't know, Grace. The DLC's better answer many of our questions. It probably won't. The perfect place to hide something. Okay, so there is a plant right here. I'm gonna try to use the shotgun shell for this because we need sniper for later. Yo, Justin, thank you for the $20 dono, man. Appreciate it. Thanks, dude. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Big bucks, dude. Big bucks. Big bucks from my boy. We're gonna buy the body armor. I don't entirely need... Oh, we don't. We can't afford it. Okay, never mind. I honestly thought I could afford it here. I don't remember where all the plants locations are. Oh, you really can kill them when you parry them. That's crazy. Alright. Oh, he's not dead. Never mind. I'm gonna heal here. Alright, where are the other plants? There he is. Ow! Fuck. What? We need to keep our sniper as much as possible. If we don't shoot that, it just hurts us.
These flowers really have it for me.
I parried. I actually pressed the button. That's bullshit. Alright. Yeah, thanks so much, Justin. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much, dude. Do you know what's wrong with the BSAA for faces at the end of the game? Faces? Like, what do you mean by faces? Like, are you just asking, like, what's wrong with them in general? Like, why are they defected? I think I can just shoot this plant without having to shoot the plant that comes up here. As long as I'm fast with it. Yep. Never mind. I don't have a lot of sniper ammo, and we need at the very minimum 3 sniper bullets for the next area, so this is actually kind of a scuffed inventory loadout. My guess is I think a good time stacked grenade will be able to pull this off, but we'll see. Here we go. So for this fight, all I do is just go back and forth. The second I see one of the small tentacles move, is the second I go to the direction opposite of it. So like right now, the left one moved and I move right. Okay, reload. Hi, Kevin. All right, left one move right. Open your mouth. Left one move right. Right one move left. All right, one more. Move away from the center. Okay. Move away, move away. You gotta really pay attention to both of those vines. Right one move left, left one move right. That was my biggest struggle with this fight. Alright. Just gonna go for a charge attack. Miss. Left one move right, right one move left. Submachine gun. Left one move right one move left. One more time. Open. And it's over, and then we shoot. Got it. Flower reminds you of Salazar. Yeah, I think they took inspiration from the from Salazar. So when I get into the facility, I can either go left or right. Left will give me access to the shop and I can buy more sniper ammo, but I'm not going to do that. I think it's going to waste some time. Not that it really matters. Inject it in his butt. Okay, now for the hard part. I'm actually going to make another stacked hand grenade here, and you'll see why in a minute. I will try to pull off the Hunk strat, so that way I can explain it to some of the newbies. Because I do think, even though the Hunk strat is a little hard to pull off right away, I think even if you restart 3 to 4 times, you can still save a lot of time. Because the Hunk fight is pretty difficult for a lot of people. Not everyone. Apparently me, according to my chat. According to my chat, I have a hard time with that. What's the DLC dropping? No idea. Alright. So, soldiers are going to spawn here. This is why I have the stacked grenade. When the light turns off, I have to throw this in the middle and kill them all. It should kill them all, but it might be delayed. Any minute. There we go. Now for the second one. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to crouch. I'm going to aim kind of in between both of these lights. It might not kill all of them. It might not kill the one on the left here. So I finish him off, and he's dead. Now comes the sexy part. By the way, you can kill all 3 of them. I just don't know the proper timing for that, or the proper location. So I don't have enough sniper ammo, so we're going to have to raw dog the section. We also don't have enough shotgun ammo. So what we're going to do for this is we're going to have to release Greg. You guys are a big fan favorite of Greg. But we do have 1 sniper ammo, which is very important, because we're going to drop down here. These guys are going to spawn. Now, you can kill them right here, but I'm actually going to wait it out for the riot shield guy. And I missed, but that's fine. I'm actually going to grenade out, because I only have 1 grenade left, and that's fine. Alright, we're going to release Greg, because we don't have a lot of ammo. Alright, Greg has been released. Now we got to play a little bit of defense. In Call of Duty, the game. Greg is going to do all our work. These guys eat up your hell. Holy shit. Attaboy, Greg. You can speed it up. Greg isn't really a problem to us, but he got him. Greg got them all. So what we're going to do... Okay, guys. This is an actual speedrun trick used in the speedrun. What we're going to do is we're going to come up here. Any minute now. Give us the fucking save. Give us the save. Oh, this is really not going to give us the save, isn't it? We're going to save the game, okay? We're going to save the game, chat. All right? We're going to restart to that checkpoint. Then, let me get this loot. You can get the loot. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to get the loot because we need it. Okay. You guys ready for this? Remember this. This is how you pull off the speedrun. Now, it may not be perfect. I might not pull it off in the first attempt. But if I do, that's honestly really good. That'd be good time save. You can get up to 5 to 6 restarts before it starts to become a waste of time. So what you do is you switch over to third person for Leon, not Grace. For Leon, not Grace. Alright. You're going to get a checkpoint here. You're going to pull out the axe. I like to let the cutscene wait out. I don't think it does anything. But the second the cutscene's over, you immediately go for spamming the hit attack, because you can go for an execute. So, it didn't show up there because you have to restart it. Because I actually forgot, low-key. You have to restart it once you hit the checkpoint again. My bad. Now the execute prompt should show up. We got it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you one-shot Hunk. And don't forget to pick up his Mortal Edge.
Ran into trouble. This guy was one tough bastard.
Coming from you,
Now I understand why some Hunk fans are mad. Yeah, This trick is only gonna piss off Hunk fans even more. I'm gonna switch back over to first person just because, like I said, first person is a lot more smoother, in my opinion. A lot more smoother. You guys like smooth, right? So yeah, that is how you one-shot Hunk. If you don't know how, rewatch the video. The restarting the checkpoint, when you get to the checkpoint, you have to restart. Like, you have to restart that. I forgot to do it, which again, that's fine. But you can, like, when you get into the fight, immediately go. You have to walk forward and then do the execute prompt.
Come on.
Move, Leon. I'm trying to get some speeding done. Now we play Grace. Grace is interesting because the lickers tend to not hurt you in first person. So if you do play this in first person, yeah, I recommend it. I recommend it. If you cannot play in first person, I'm sorry, I guess. You might struggle a lot harder than you realize. And that's not even... It's not a skill issue. It's just the way the game was programmed. First person, you can get around the lickers so easily. Now, it's not going to be as often as easy, but it is going to be easier. Don't be sorry, get Riz. Exactly. Exactly. Elon's worth is like $850 billion. I would bet every cent that he would pay... No. That was part of the speedrun, chat. That was important to the speedrun. Like, you needed to do that. Very important to do that. It's like very, very important.
Once I go down, there's no getting back up.
Is it even confirmed that it is actually Hunk? I think in the coding somewhere. It's not confirmed, I guess, but it is kind of... It's like Like, why would they make everything about that fight seem so similar to Hunk? Like, there's no way. Like, why in their right mind would they do that? Yeah, same voice actor and everything. Okay, I'm gonna get this real quick. I was originally trying to get it with the pistol ammo. Maybe he's a Hunk clone. It's a possibility. Apparently Hunk is infected, though. Like, Hunk was infected. In third person, you can move your camera like an RE2 remake. You can dodge the lickers. I don't know about that one, but you might be right. I just haven't tested it enough. Okay, I'm actually gonna just say fuck it and walk past all the lickers. Like, they're really not that much of a threat. I do need the bottles, though, because I will be making acid soon. I never switched to third person. I did whatever the game recommended. Okay. We're gonna come in here. It's important you pick up this acid. There's gonna be a zombie here on the left, and obviously the zombie on the right. We're gonna combine this. I know we can get rid of that wristband, but let's just combine this first. So we're gonna pick that up. Then we're gonna go over here, grab the handgun ammo. Good thing we got the healings. We're gonna heal. We're gonna move past. We might get hit by the licker again, but I doubt it. This licker might be a problem. We're gonna shoot this guy. We're gonna run past him. We're gonna do this. And then we're out of here. Now, if we're lucky, the lickers didn't follow us. Hashi Sakusama is a baddie. I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who that is. Yeah, everything about that Hunk fight, the way he talks, the fact that he's called the commander, which, by the way, he's called the commander in Operation Raccoon City. Or commander. Not the commander, but commander. Charmander. I'm sure it does. I just don't know. I don't know much about third person.
All right, Leon. Be careful.
Well, at least in first person, you don't have to stare up. You know?
I need to get going, too.
You can just look forward. A Japanese urban legend. What the fuck? You just be knowing this shit? What shit are you gooning to in your own time? I'm gonna go straight for the key. I only have one Molotov, and that's all I need, I think. I have plenty of pistol ammo, so what we're gonna do is we're just gonna follow the same pathing here. Liquor's gonna get in the way. This guy we need to at least micro stun. We don't have to fully stun him. We're gonna do the key prompt here. I don't think the Liquor can follow me through, but what I'm gonna do, and I don't need to do it, but what I'm going to do is once we come in here, I'm gonna grab this Molotov here. Hi, Marvelous Girl. We're gonna grab this. And then they're all gonna come in. We're gonna molly the front. We're gonna go around. I'm gonna bring him down to his knees. And then we're gonna walk past. Easy, lemon, squeezy. The Liquor is gonna get in the way. I might be able to run past him, but I think I'm gonna take... Nope, I got it. Nice. How are you doing, Marvelous Girl? Alright, so now we got the first... We got the first orb, so we can summon Kyogre, it looks like. Am I doing it again? Sorry. We're gonna put the orb down so we can get Kyogre. I'm gonna go get the acid recipe. Nah, not really. I don't really need it. Acid recipe's in there if you think you need it, but I don't need it. I have one acid. They're playing my song. The butterflies fly away. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean, right? I'm doing great. It's a good day. Marvelous. It's a good day. We start Insanity speedruns next week, so there will be no play-by-plays next week. It will just straight be raw dogging the most torturous difficulty of all time. Okay, we're gonna stun this guy. Get past him. There might be another guy here on the left. Perfect. Really, the Liquors is just a matter of knowing what their animation is gonna be and going the opposite of that animation. Alright. There is another acid in here, but I don't care enough. Alright, now we can get Groudon. Now we got the other orb for Groudon. First try, yeah. We're gonna walk past this Liquor. Usually when they have their chant animation, that they don't really attack you until they're done. So it's always a benefit doing that. The Liquors up here might be a problem, so I'm gonna pick up this herb. It's a safety herb. I'm gonna try to get the one in the back. I cannot believe I missed both of them at the same exact time. That is insanely good bad luck, dude. I missed both Liquors at the same time. Dude, that's fantastic. That's fine. Doesn't matter. This is why I had the backup heal. In all honesty, I probably could have just kept walking. Like, I probably could have just kept walking and I would have been fine. Do note that they are right behind me still, so... No, well, I am, Dre. I don't leave it, but I'm not. I'm like in 99th place or something. People be crazy nowadays. I mean, I did it on controller, Dre. Everybody else did it on mouse and keyboard at the time, so remember that one. Okay, skip this, and now we do Leon's section. Back to our hunkin' boy. No pun intended. We're gonna get all the ammo because we're gonna need it. Really, we only need a one stack hand grenade. Well, we actually use both of our. We use all of our grenades. We ideally want. I tried to parry that. We ideally want another stacked hand grenade for the Nemesis fight, but I don't think we're gonna get it. Okay. The sexiest man ever. Thank you. Oh, you mean Leon. Still can't believe the doors look like the UK flags. What?
Be kidding me.
Literally every single Liquor in this room is avoidable. Every single one of them. On this difficulty only. On Insanity, yeah, good luck, dude. Good luck. But everyone on this difficulty can be easily avoided.
I'll take out as many of you fuckers as I can.
All we have to do is follow this exact pathing. Do this. Get ready to parry here. What is up with my parrying today? Like, what the fuck? It's like it knows I'm doing something. The lab doors. Alright. Go in here. A bunch of lickers are going to show up, and they might block my path here. A lot of them are super aggro. There we go. Nice parries. I try to parry. Again, man, like the parrying window. Nice. Okay, go to the right. This is why picking up healing items is very important. See this one? Anything that's in your path that's a healing item, might as well just pick it up. You're not hurting yourself. You're not wasting a lot of time anyways. I don't know if I picked anything up right there. Okay, pick up this key. Pick this up. Pick this. Grenade and med injector. See what I mean? Med injector. All super important. Okay, and now we make it to the end. So in this section, there are a bunch of lickers. At this point, just run and gun. It's just a run and gun section. Do this first, for what I did. Run, then do begun. Holy shit! Ow. Yeah, the timing with the blue thing is not ideal right now. Alright, we're gonna get him grouped up. Lickers are actually pretty tame in this game compared to Resident Evil 2 Remake. In Resident Evil 2 Remake, they are powerhouses. Like, you actually have to be worried about them. But in this game, not so much. We could probably bottle it down to the fact that you have the ability to parry in this game.
Warning, autoclave compromised.
Autoclave compromised, chat.
Memory corrupt. Self-repair functionality.
No, I didn't get the cutting the tongue part.
Air thermometer.
All right, here we go. I might get the blue tuberculosis again. Yep. I almost always get the blue tuberculosis right here. So what we do here is we go for headshots with this sniper because it just basically one-shots them. They all look like the Terrifier clown, by the way. Killing them does speed up the process, by the way, if anybody's wondering. I didn't heal. What the fuck was that? Why did I heal? I didn't press the button. Was it doing things because it feels like it? And there we have it, the last fighting section. Might as well collect all the loot while you're here. Now, it does waste a little bit of time, but I kind of recommend it here. If you have the chance, run back here to the shop and buy armor, health, and ammo. But the more important one is ammo, then armor, then health.
I can't waste any more time here.
I can't waste any more time. Because you do not get anything on the way. So ammo, shotgun ammo, rifle ammo, then you do body armor, and then you do health. Oh, what the oh, I don't have space. I hate that you can't combine like in Resident Evil 4 Remake. I hate that they went with the Resident Evil Village system. Like, it's weird that they like Resident Evil Village system was so oddly coded. It's just, I don't know. I don't like it.
I need to go.
Would I rather have Ada or Grace? I would rather have Mr. X oiled up in a bikini. Okay, we're going to buy the med kit, and then if we have any to spare, which we do have a bunch, we're going to just upgrade capacity. If you upgrade capacity, you actually do get extra ammo. So if you're at 0 for the shotgun, you go all the way up to the maximum amount on that. Then, with the sniper, capacity on that as well. And then with the Requiem, there is no capacity upgrade for the Requiem. You could go for damage output, but at the end of the day, you're really not going to use the Requiem that much. I don't even think we have ammo for the Requiem. So yeah, we're kind of fucked. What I would have wanted is one extra grenade for a stacked, but is what it is. Mr. X is kind of hot, honestly. The amount of fucking Rule 34 Mr. X there is actually out of this world. Rather have Nemesis. How do I know? He told me. You can't skip this, by the way. This is a just complete time waster. I think for this run, I'm probably going to get like 3 hours. I did take my time a lot, and I actually died that one time. I died once in this run. It's important to know that you can die in this run, and it still fucking won't matter. You will have way more than enough time. If I get sub 230 for this, by the way, it'd be kind of hilarious. Because when the game was coming out, like literally release day, somebody made a video, or no, somebody made a comment. They're like, oh, a picture. They beat the game in 2.5 hours, right? And everybody was like, whoa, that's crazy, dude. This guy beat the game in 2.5 hours. But like, I'm gonna be honest, if I were playing on casual, I would probably beat the game in 2 hours. Give or take. I just had to remember the paths. Like, the 2.5 hour stuff and anything at the 2.5 hour mark for this game that isn't Insanity is a little too easy. So I don't know how long I've been playing this.
This is finally my chance to
but
do something.
I don't think I'm gonna get over 3 hours. Can you tell me to? Asking for a friend. No. Okay.
Oh, Leon!
I can do RE2 remake in 1.5 hours. Yeah, RE2 is fun. It's such a quick game that you can play until you get to the sewers. Alright, guys. You guys are my hope.
Please know that you are my hope.
You are my hope.
She
Alright, ready, guys?
is my hope.
Here we go.
The
Here we
blind
go.
hope.
Okay. This is it.
Let's see how long it took for me to beat this game. This fight is pretty straightforward. Just do enough damage to Gideon until he has the rocket launcher, then whip out all... You make sure you're reloaded. Like, if you feel like the rocket launcher's coming, fully reload your shotgun, go up to him, start shooting him in the head, and then he drops the shotgun. You pick up the... Sorry, not the shotgun. He drops the rocket launcher, you pick up the rocket launcher, you shoot the ground if he's right next to you. If he jumps up, obviously shoot to where he's at. But if he's on the ground, or if he's right in front of you, shoot the ground. Shoot the ground. I also don't have enough space in my inventory, so we're gonna have to clean house. Anyways, here we go.
Spencer's vision lives through me.
Also, I recommend you use Mortal Edge, because the parrying window for Mortal Edge is amazing.
And how many more will have to die?
Sacrifices
Must be made. Okay.
Not to me. I swore that I'd always protect those lives.
Alright, while he's doing that, we're gonna loot around. Do you remember the Would You Rather kid? A while back, Dre? It might be the same person. Alright, he's gonna jump up. All you have to do is move away from it. I obviously didn't because I didn't give myself enough time. But here we go. Usually he's gonna have the rocket launcher ready from this point. Yep, there it is. Alright, he dropped it. I'm going to get rid of a bunch of shit like, let's see, what do we get rid of? We're just gonna clean house right now. I could have cleaned house earlier, but I forgot to. Is this machine gun ammo? We're gonna get rid of the handgun ammo. Alright. Okay, I still don't have... There we go. Now I have enough space. I'm gonna equip it. 9 times out of 10, it's gonna unequip the rocket launcher. What did I say? What did I say? What did I fucking say? What did I say? What did I say? Alright, now for the Dr. Testicles fight. Okay, here we go. Watch it. He's gonna go crazy here. He's gonna go crazy. Okay, I have a grenade. So I have 1 grenade, so I can do a stacked grenade here. I'm gonna combine, make the stacked, equip this shit, and then I'm gonna try to time this so I can get all the eyeballs. Well, of course he does an overhead. He did an overhead, which means that I couldn't get all the eyeballs. Nice, dude. Mortal Edge is broken, so I gotta sharpen. Reload. And we're dead. We're gonna go over here. It's gonna start the animation. And then we're done. There you have it, guys.
This time, you ain't getting back up.
This time, you ain't getting back up, back up, back up. GG. All right, guys, what did we get for time? Moment of truth. Lena, take it away. Damn! Damn! I got just barely under 230, dude. That's crazy. God damn. I thought I was going to get 3. That's crazy. First speedrun. First speedrun of this game, and I got 229. Well, to be fair, it's not the first, actually, but, like, still. Alright, guys. Well, there you have it. 229. If you guys don't know, to get the Speed Demon achievement, you need to beat it in under 4 hours. I have obviously beaten it in 1 hour and 30 minutes left of the run. So, if you feel free to use my video as a kind of play-by-play guide to help you. Know that there is possibilities. Even if you're really good at the game, you're gonna make mistakes. Dumb shit happens. RNG is a thing, which means randomness. Sometimes zombies just don't behave the way you think they're gonna behave, and that's fucking okay. So, you know, there you have it. 230. 230. I didn't expect 230, I'm not gonna lie. Didn't expect 230. Alright, guys. That's it for this week. I am tired. I've been streaming all week. Resident Evil. I think next week is about to be the craziest fucking Oh, dude, next week is about to be bad. Like, good in a good way, bad in a good way. Like, it's gonna be still good. Like, I'm excited, but I'm also scared because we're gonna be doing fucking. Oh, we're gonna be doing insanity speedruns, guys. It's time. It's time we lock in. It's finally time we lock in, chat. So expect a new YouTube video tomorrow. Resident Evil 9 Chainsaw Only Challenge. We're gonna be reading out to Egos Mania, who's actually doing a casual speedrun, a legitimate speedrun, not just a play-by-play or anything. So, you know, make sure to support. Make sure to, you know, follow if you haven't already. I appreciate everybody being here. YouTube, thank you so much for being here. I will be back on Monday. I might do a Saturday stream if I feel it, but I don't think I will. But I'm going to be back on Monday, same time, 10 a.m. We start Insanity speedruns. So I hope you guys are going to be there. And, you know, I don't know what to say. Bye, everybody.